Dam broke, and vociferously over the next 4 minutes and 38 seconds, the Pacers scorched the Bucks to a tune of a 23-4 run. A close game early in the fourth was well in hand midway through. Pascal Siakam was fantastic again, going for 37 points. Tyrese Halliburton had 12 assists as the Pacers doubled their three-point total from game one in a 125-108 win.
Did a lot of better things tonight. We're more consistent. Play with more force, play with more attitude. There were some tough stretches in the game. I like the way we kept our poise and our aggression, and we kept attacking. It's a long series. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, with different adjustments and different things going on with rotations and this, that, and the other, and we're going to have to find a way to keep our edge.
Welcome to the Kroger pregame show on the Elevance Health Radio Network. I'm Pat Boylan. Tonight, the series shifts to Indianapolis. For the first time since 2019, Gainbridge Fieldhouse hosts a playoff game as the Pacers host the Milwaukee Bucks. Some notable names on that Bucks injury report. Let's start with the two-time MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He will not go tonight. He'll miss his third straight game in this series with a calf injury. Chris Middleton was hobbled in game two with an ankle sprain. He was close to a game-time decision. He is available here this evening. The Pacers, on the other hand, have no new injuries, and Rick Carlisle's message to his team yesterday, it was a blunt one. Road teams that win game two are assured nothing in game three, and not to get overconfident, despite the series moving to their home floor. Tonight, from downtown Indianapolis, game three of the Pacers and the Bucks is 30 minutes away. And joining us now, as he does at the top of every Kroger pregame show, Pacers radio play-by-play voice Mark Boyle. When you have two games as wildly different as games one and game two were, from where you stand, how difficult does that make it to predict what might happen tonight and the rest of the series?
Well, to me, it's just an extension of what we saw all season long. Unexpected brilliance on occasion, unexpected ineptitude on occasion. And we saw both of those in Milwaukee. That performance Tuesday was splendid. And as Rick said, the performance Sunday, at least in the first half, was embarrassing. So if this team is predictable on any level, Pat, it's that they're unpredictable. And I have no idea what we'll see, although the circumstances tell you that this is a wonderful opportunity. Their best player is out. Arguably, their second best player is at less than full strength. You have home court. It figures to be a raucous crowd. Everything is in your favor, but in the end, you still have to go out and get the job done. And that's something that this team does some nights and other nights doesn't.
And in terms of that unpredictability, no better evidence than the three-point line in those first couple of games. The Pacers hit just 8 in game one. They shot 21%. They shot 44%, a much better 16 in game number two. Those perhaps at the extremes, but how significant is the three-point shooting to you, to the Pacers having success this evening?
Well, the Pacers' success is not necessarily predicated on the three-point shot, but it's certainly an indicator. They're an up-tempo team. They like to get open threes, even in transition. And when they're hitting those threes, they're difficult to beat. I don't know the exact statistical breakdown, but I'm sure if they shoot, say, 35% plus, they're winning a vast majority of their games. And if you can do that tonight, you'll be in good shape.
Rick Carlisle made some lineup adjustments in game number two. He went just 8 deep for the majority of it, just one center in Miles Turner. And this seems like it could be a tough call because one of the Pacers' biggest strengths this year has been their bench, has been their depth. How do you view this dynamic as the series continues?
Well, it's game to game. Carlisle did use big men in the first game, didn't in the second game, and it worked out well. So I don't know exactly what he plans to do in this game, but whatever it is, he's always willing to adjust. And if he decides to play 8 deep without either Smith or Jackson and it's working, then I think he'll stay with it. But if he thinks that it needs to be adjusted, he won't hesitate to put either or both of those guys in the game.
You will hear game number 3, the play-by-play from Mark Boyle, coming up shortly. Before that, Mark will rejoin us for a conversation in the Kroger pregame show. He'll be joined by Eddie Gill. That's
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about. Have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong.
Later,
stop to the top.
the Pacers struck back to even the series at a game apiece. They used a dominant fourth quarter in Milwaukee to do so. We'll hear those highlights next on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Now you can call every shot when it comes to investing because Gainbridge's easy online platform puts you in control of your own financial future. Choose trusted products, invest on your own terms with as little as $1,000, and watch your savings grow over time with reliable returns. You make the choices, you make the calls. So no matter what, you're always in the lead. Get started today at Gainbridge.io. Gainbridge is an official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
Listen up, Pacers fans. I'm Kurt Streblow, Arena MC from your Indiana Pacers, and this is the Money Saving Scoop from Citizens Energy Group. Make sure to change your furnace filter on a regular basis to keep your system running efficiently. Toss on an extra layer of clothing at home before turning up the heat. And make sure you are washing full loads of laundry to use water wisely. Find tips like these and more ways to save on your bill at citizensenergygroup.com.
At Ascension St. Vincent, we're committed to being your first choice for healthcare in Indianapolis. Our cardiologists and heart and vascular surgeons are recognized for delivering the most advanced heart and vascular care. Patients choose us for leading brain tumor and stroke care, and families come to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital for advanced specialty care. And we also excel in the things that can't be measured. Listening more closely, caring more compassionately. Get the care you need at ascension.org.
Today we have two very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
It all starts now, day one of my dream job. So ready to get to work.
Retiring early was a dream of mine, and now my planning's paid off.
Since she was born, I've dreamt of walking her down the aisle.
Forum Credit Union helps you save, share, and grow for the moments you dream about. Learn about becoming a member and our services at forumcu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender. NMLS number 469848.
Welcome back to the Kroger pregame show from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. I'm your host, Pat Boylan. Tonight is game number 3. The Indiana Pacers host the Milwaukee Bucks. The Pacers responded to game 1 with an impressive win going away on Tuesday. Here's how it sounded.
Down in the near side corner in front of the Milwaukee bench, Halliburton inbound. Turner has it, left side corner. Kills the dribble, goes up top, perimeter right, Neesmith. Nice pass to the corner. It got Siakam a wide open 3.
That's terrific ball movement there. You start on the left corner. Multiple extra passes, ends in the right corner, made three-point shot.
The Pacers with a much more energetic, passionate start, but they do trail by 1 as Lopez misses from the foul line. Halliburton grabs the rebound and runs the floor. On top, right edge, Shepherd once again. This time, though, he's short. Toppin is there, and he cleans it up. After 1, it's the Indiana Pacers 30. The Milwaukee Bucks 26. Down the right side, McConnell cut off by Portis, sends it cross court. That got Toppin a wide open 3, and he hit it. Terrific work by McConnell.
Yeah, and he was in no man's land in a very bad way down in there in the paint amongst the trees, but great patience to find the weak side skip.
It's a 16-3 Pacers run, bridging the first and second quarters. The lead is a game-high 7. Siakam makes a nice catch in traffic, sends it out to Halliburton. Far corner, Neesmith. And now on the right wing, it's Siakam one-on-one with the defensively challenged Lillard. Siakam will recognize the situation and hurt Lillard, taking him to the goal with the layup. Halliburton has it on the logo at center court. 6 points, 7 assists in the first half for the league leader in assists per game. Down to 10 seconds to shoot. Beverly defends. Siakam comes up to screen. Halliburton uses it. Now he'll get it to Siakam. A pick and pop 3. That was beautifully executed. It's halftime in Wisconsin with the score. The Indiana Pacers 60. The Milwaukee Bucks 55. Pacers by 6. Under 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Halliburton on the drive. Kick out to the top. Turner will try his luck and hit it. A 3 ball from dead on. Go to the fourth quarter in Milwaukee. It's the Pacers 92. The Bucks 83. Crowder lobs it down to Lopez. He laid it up too hard as he was falling out of bounds, and here comes McConnell. Right edge Neesmith into the lane. Siakam turns and delivers one more time. Milwaukee takes a timeout. The Pacers have their largest lead of the night. 9:17 left in the fourth. 100-88 Indiana. Indiana leading by 17 points with 6.5 minutes to play in the fourth. Siakam handles on top. Lillard defends. Let's see what Siakam does. He's going to back Lillard down. He spun him into the corner. They don't even bother to guard Turner, and there's another 3 ball. Timeout, Milwaukee. Here comes Nembhard. The Pacers running. Neesmith to the goal. Flips it off the right-hand glass. Negative. Rebound punched out to the perimeter. Halliburton for 3, left sideline. A 23-4 run on the road against the Central Division champion. The Pacers lead by 23. Final score, Indiana 125, Milwaukee 108. The series square at 1 aside.
When we return, Mark Boyle rejoins us on the Kroger pregame show. He's with Eddie Gill. They'll preview tonight's matchup. This is the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Be part of something bigger with a career at Nucor. When you join our organization, you become part of a team that makes an impact on people's lives, communities, and the environment. Join us to forge deep bonds with teammates, get the freedom to activate your ideas, and gain the stability to build a lifelong career. Learn more at nucor.com/careers. That's nucor.com/careers. Come be a part of something bigger at Nucor. Nucor is an equal opportunity employer.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Upland Brewing Company is proud to be an official partner of the Indiana Pacers. Upland has been brewing award-winning craft beers right here in Indiana for 25 years. Whether you're looking to explore striking new flavors or sit back with a pint of Dragonfly, Indiana's best-selling IPA, Upland beers are the perfect pairing for rooting on the blue and gold wherever you are. Join us at any of our 6 locations or find us at a grocery store near you. As always, Upland reminds you to drink responsibly and go Pacers.
Experience the Midwest's newest fine dining destination, Commission Row. Our menu includes the best locally sourced steaks, chops, seafood, and raw bar offerings. Created by Pacers Sports and Entertainment in partnership with Cunningham Restaurant Group, Commission Row is located right next to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Whether for lunch or dinner on the main level or drinks and Mel's, our speakeasy bar. Make Commission Row a part of your next game night. Learn more or make a reservation at commissionrow.com.
The Kroger pregame show continues tonight. Here again, the voice of the Pacers, Mark Boyle, with former Pacer analyst on the broadcast, Eddie Gill.
Thank you, Pat. After game 1, Eddie, Rick Carlisle called the Pacers' performance embarrassing, and I think rightfully so. After game 2, I don't know what he said, but it must have been 180 degrees opposite, because that was really a fantastic performance, was it not?
Yeah, I think you got to characterize it as such, because the Pacers came out literally from the jump ball throughout the entirety of that game with a different focus than what they had in the first game, and so what we saw in that first half. And really, there's an argument to be made that it's one of the best complete games that they've been able to play throughout this entire season. Obviously, understanding the sense of urgency, I thought it was a team that settled in to their comfort zone, looked jittery at best in the game 1, and they were not that in game 2. Looked confident, comfortable, aggressive, all the things you need to have in terms of to be able to go out there and put a great performance together. That doesn't mean you're going to make every shot or not make mistakes. They were able to play through all of those different situations and come up with a great result.
Damian Lillard had 2 big first halves in Milwaukee and 2 not non-existent, but far less effective second halves. He looked a little weary at times. Do you think those second halves were a byproduct of Pacer adjustments, or is he tired, or do you see something else?
I think a combination of the two. Obviously, we talked about game 1. It wasn't great. He was was able to get to wherever he wanted to on the floor. He's shooting the ball with a great distance, getting to the rim and ones. He had the entire game on full display in that first half. But as you look at game 2, and specifically in those second halves, I think Andrew Nembhard did a great job of just wearing him down, not being deflated by some of those shots that he's making, just staying in tune to what he's able to do. I think also the Pacers did a nice job of running some action on the other end of the floor to make him guard on that end and not just stand in the corner and guard a guy who's not moving. So with all that being said, a lot of fatigue was able to set in there for Damian Lillard, and they ultimately were able to wear him down. And not only that, just wear, I thought, the entire Milwaukee Bucks team down, especially in that fourth quarter.
In those 2 games in Wisconsin, no Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's the case again today. As we record this visit, we don't know for sure whether Chris Middleton plays, but it's safe to assume that if he does, he's less than 100%. We talk from time to time throughout the course of the regular season about opportunity. Is there a better definition of opportunity than this?
There isn't. I think, especially when you're thinking about what's at stake here in the playoffs, and all these games are counting extremely towards the opportunity to advance to the next round. It's a huge opportunity, and this is also something where the Pacers have the ability to rely on their youth and see if their youth can carry them even to the next round based on the work they're putting into it, the energy that they're putting into it. And I talked about how it takes a tremendous amount of both to wear a team down. That's what they did in game 2. It bodes well for this youthful team of the Pacers.
Let's close with this. We could talk about any number of players, but I want to zero in on one here because to me it was so impressive. Andrew Nembhard, in his first playoff series, wasn't alone in Game 1, but he had a very difficult time. In Game 2, he came with ferocity. He came with passion. Not a surprise. We've seen him play all season long, but for a player that young with almost no playoff experience, how impressive did you consider that?
Extremely impressive. I mean, and it's all between the ears. He comes in with great comfort, great disposition, great confidence, and he is just unbothered by anything that Damian Lillard is able to do out there. You saw those two got into a little bit of a jawing match, a little bit of a shoving match, and again, he did not back down for one single second. Had the defense really locked in throughout the entire game, and then in the second half of Game 2, offensively, he explodes, and he's able to knock down shots. He hasn't turned the basketball over. In that Game 2, I thought he was just tremendous, and obviously we talk about Pascal Siakam and the tremendous games, 2 games that he's put together, but Andrew Nembhard is definitely the unsung hero.
That's Eddie Gill. I'm Mark Boyle. Eddie rejoins us when the ball goes up in just a few minutes. For now, though, let's go back to Pat Boylan.
Mark and Eddie, thank you. Doc Rivers was disappointed with his team's physicality in game number 2 and wants the Bucks to ramp it up tonight. We'll hear from Rivers, the opponent's perspective, when we return. This is the Elevance Health Radio Network.
What if healthcare worked for everyone? What if your health was measured by more than your vital signs? What if zucchini and kale were as accessible as burgers and fries? What if AI helped doctors to know what your body will do before you do? We aren't just asking these questions. With our health plans and services, we're taking steps to address them. Elevance Health, where health can go. Learn more at elevancehealth.com.
At KeyBank, we know a small moment like,
whoa, my kid's got a serious backhand.
Can lead to an even bigger question like,
tennis camp is how much?
And that's the type of moment where we'll meet you to help you build a savings plan for expenses big and small so your money can make money. Mike, how's that sound?
Sounds like match point.
Sounds like love.
We could serve up tennis puns all day.
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank member FDIC.
I'm Kristen Airy. Our family takes water quality seriously, and for 10 years, we've teamed up with the toughest water treatment company in the business, Connecticut. Connecticut's equipment made in the USA provides more contaminant removal than the competition. Our 2 new rescue dogs, Augie and Izzy, love the taste of the water from our Connecticut K5 drinking water station. Get your free in-home water test at ConnecticutIndy.com, offering solutions based on your needs and budget. Connecticut, official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
You know Unleaded 88 is engine smart and earth kind, but what does that mean really? Engine smart because Unleaded 88 burns cooler and cleaner with higher octane for superior performance at a great price. Earth kind because Unleaded 88 reduces toxic compounds in your fuel and burns more completely, reducing harmful emissions. That's good for our environment and our health. Engine smart, earth kind. 4 simple words to remember when you fill up. Choose Unleaded 88.
That left Neesmith open. He passed up the 3. He got it to Halliburton, who drives in and weaves the left hand off the glass.
That is a beautiful possession. Outstanding start to the game, forcing the timeout. And look at Gamebridge Fieldhouse come alive.
6:55 left in the quarter. The Pacers are in front, 14-8. The best seats, the best prices, plus playoff priority, exclusive events with the team and more. Don't miss your chance to renew your season tickets and lock in your seats for next season. Visit Pacers.com/renew for more information. Early on, Game 3, the Pacers with the jump. It's 14-8. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
They don't call it Sailor Jerry's spiced rum for nothing. We make our rum in the name of Norman Sailor Jerry Collins, father of the old school tattoo. You've seen them before, bright, bold, and filled with meaning. As an independent spirit, he lived his life all in the way we approach making our rum now. Still made the old school way, 92 proof, with all natural spices and flavors. This is a solid drink, no matter how you like it. Respect his legacy. Drink Sailor Jerry responsibly.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over three-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today, available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
Now you can call every shot when it comes to investing because Gainbridge's easy online platform puts you in control of your own financial future. Choose trusted products, invest on your own terms with as little as $1,000, and watch your savings grow over time with reliable returns. You make the choices, you make the calls. So no matter what, you're always in the lead. Get started today at Gainbridge.io. Gainbridge is an official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
At Ascension St. Vincent, we're committed to being your first choice for healthcare in Indianapolis. Our cardiologists and heart and vascular surgeons are recognized for delivering the most advanced heart and vascular care. Patients choose us for leading brain tumor and stroke care, and families come to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital for advanced specialty care. And we also excel in the things that can't be measured. Listening more closely, caring more compassionately. Get the care you need at ascension.org.
6:55 left first quarter, game 3. Pacers with the edge, 14-8. Gainbridge's easy online platform puts you in control of your own financial future. Choose trusted products. Watch your savings grow over time with reliable returns. Get started today at Gainbridge.io. The primary difference between these teams so far, accuracy. The Pacers 6 of 11 from the floor. Milwaukee is 2 of 10. With Eddie Gill, I'm Mark Boyle. We're high above courtside here at the world's greatest basketball arena, as is the case every night the Pacers play here. Pat Boylan has the best seat in the house downstairs. Good day, sir.
Mark Eddy, hello. Rick Carlisle's message after game number 2. There are endless cautionary tales of road teams getting game 2 and then coming back home and losing game 3. Now, unfortunately, the Pacers know this pretty well. 10 times in franchise history have the Pacers been the road team and split the first 2 games. In 9 of those 10, they go on to lose the series. And in none of those 10 would they win games 3 and 4 at home. Rick Carlisle closed, quote, "We've got to keep our edge." And history is a good example of why. I don't need to tell you this down here. I think it's coming through the microphones up there very clearly, but a raucous crowd here early from Indianapolis.
Lineup changes both ways. Obadiah Toppin Jr. and Ben Shepard are in for Indiana. Obi and Ben play with Turner, Nembhard, and Halliburton. Malik Beasley in the game for Milwaukee. He replaces Patrick Beverly. Milwaukee has it. They're down 14-10 as Middleton connects mid-range left of the lane. He has 6 of their 10. But just 3 of 11 from the floor as Nembhard brings it up the left sideline. Moving slowly to the top of the three-pointer. Now accelerating with the right hand. Pulls up mid-range, right side, and connects.
Great patience and under control. Takes the contact and still gets the pull-up to go.
Pacers reestablished this game-high 6-point lead. Now it's Lillard walking down the middle of the lane. A defensive lapse. He takes advantage to lay it in.
He's able to turn the corner that time on Nembhard and get to the rim without any resistance.
16-12. Halliburton the other way. Penetrates the arc. Bounces it to Toppin. A floater from the foul line is good.
Might be the first time the entire season we've seen Obi Toppin with a floater, but it looked pretty pure.
Pacers shot it brilliantly in game 2. Well over 50%. They're 8 of 13 to start game 3. They have a 6-point lead. Long 3, left hash mark. No, that's Lillard. Rebounded by Indiana's Turner. Halliburton on the handle. Across the timeline, left side, edge of the arc. Picked up by Middleton. He lets it go, and it's halfway down. But it pops out, and Portis controls for Milwaukee. He'll bring it himself. Front court, right side. Flips it to the wing. Give and go. Portis took it back from Middleton. And Turner recycled the shot at the front of the rim. Long pass to the offensive end. The Pacers gave it right back. And Middleton heaves at the length of the court. Portis is stripped. The ball out of bounds off of Portis. 2 great plays by Turner.
What a play by Miles Turner there. He has no business even contesting this shot. This looks like an easy 2 for Portis. We saw this in game 2 where it looked like he was going to have a dunk. And this time he's able to get a hand on it and slap it off his leg.
18-12. Milwaukee just 4 of 15 from the floor to start the game. 5:12 to go in the quarter. And Nembhard takes the inbound. He'll walk it up himself, right of the logo and into the forecourt. Both teams getting set to substitute. On the next dead ball, Nembhard off the Turner screen. Back to Turner, fakes the 3, drives on Lopez, scoops it up from the foul line. And as he tried to track down his own rebound, a foul was called. Turner very active at both ends to start the game.
Yeah, his aggressive play is really at the forefront of the success of what the Pacers were able to get done here in the first. 7 minutes or so of this ball game.
Timothy John McConnell Jr. is on. TJ replaces Nembhard. Meanwhile, Lillard gets a rest. And Beverly back in. It wouldn't surprise me if Doc Rivers gave Lillard more of a rest in the first half than he did in games 1 and 2, because in those games he appeared very tired in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think just even to start this game, it looks like they're going to Chris Middleton more to relieve some of that pressure and offensive load on Damian Lillard.
Beasley commits a foul as the ball is played in. Each team with 2 team fouls. Shot clock at 14. Ball comes in, far side corner. McConnell with it. Turner over to screen. McConnell drives with the left hand. Hands it off to Toppin, who fires and scores from the foul line, getting the bounce off the front of the rim.
Very nice touch there by Toppin on the mid-range.
Pacers in front, 20-12. They continue to shoot it quite accurately. They're at 56% from the floor. Lopez driving, top of the circle in the lane, hops to the goal, lays it up too hard. Turner rebounds. McConnell runs the break. Cross court to Toppin, who lays it up and in.
That's an incredible pass by TJ McConnell, advancing it, forcing another timeout by Doc Rivers and the Milwaukee Bucks.
4:24 left in the quarter. The Pacers have pushed the lead to 10. One stop to start has the career resources you need to succeed. Develop in-demand skills and shoot your shot at a new career path by visiting onestoptostart.in.gov. 4:24 left first quarter, game 3. The Pacers up 10. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Try the Crispy Cuppy-Roni Trio at Papa John's before it's gone. Choose between the extra-large New York-style Crispy Cuppy-Roni pizza with thick-cut Crispy Cuppy pepperonis, a 3-cheese blend, and creamy tomato sauce on a foldable New York-style pizza crust. Or get you some Crispy Cuppy Papadillas filled with creamy tomato sauce and ooey-gooey cheeses folded and baked. Or how about some Crispy Cuppy Papa Bites made with fresh, never-frozen original dough, rolled up with pepperonis, pizza sauce, and cheeses. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Crispy Cuppy-Roni at Papa John's.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. Every basket, every game, every point, every play. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. See for yourself when you sign up today, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only, must be physically located in Indiana. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Terms and conditions apply.
She's worked hard. We're so proud to drop her off at her dream school.
We've grown so much. This new location will be a dream for our business.
With this dream gym at home, the whole family can get stronger together.
Forum Credit Union helps you save, share, and grow for the moments you dream about. Learn about becoming a member and our services at forumcu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender. NMLS number 469848.
4:24 left in the quarter. The Pacers, who have yet to trail, are now in front by a game-high 10 at 22-12. Before we continue, 10 seconds so that our network affiliates might identify themselves. This is the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Go courtside to Pat Boylan.
Rick Carlisle saying yesterday, a practice quote, we're going to get a boost from our fans, but it's up to us to give them something to cheer about. The Pacers doing that here early on, already a double-digit lead, and this building continues to be alive, loud, and that home court advantage that the Pacers have been anticipating here in the timeout. Rick Carlisle telling his team, we've got to keep running. Run, paint, run, paint, run, paint. The message from Carlisle.
Out of the timeout, Milwaukee will have the ball. Pat Connaughton, the veteran swingman, is on for the Bucks. His first appearance of Game 3. He'll play with Beasley, Beverly, Lopez, and Middleton. The Pacers with McConnell and Shepherd, Toppin, Halliburton, and Turner. Indiana at 59% from the floor. Milwaukee at just 25%. The Pacers in front by 10. Connaughton will bring it up. Shepherd will stalk him. Connaughton into the forecourt, over near the left sideline. Sends it to the foul line, back to the goal, Lopez. He'll shovel it to the edge of the arc. Middleton will take it from there, faking the shot. He got Toppin into the air, and he'll be on the line twice. Foul on Toppin is his first.
Get a glimpse of the craftiness of Chris Middleton again, and just his offensive skill set is endless. And shot fake to draw the foul there on Toppin.
Chris Middleton in his 12th season played in the Olympics, the 2020 Olympics, which actually were played in 2021 because of COVID. The foul shot is good. He's had a very strong career and has become Milwaukee's all-time leader in three-point field goals. He's a little bit like Drew Holiday in that he's a really good player and you just never hear much about him.
Yeah, it's just unassuming, not a whole lot of extra, no fluff and all that, just flat-out production. And really early on in his career, he was also a very good two-way player.
Made the foul shots. He's got 8 of their 14 out of the corner. Shepard is open. His 3 hit the back of the rim. Wow, Miles Turner with an incomprehensible offensive rebound, and he lays it in.
Just takes it from Chris Middleton from one side of the court to the other.
Catch and shoot 3 ball at the other end. Dead on. Beasley missed it. Long rebound Shepard. McConnell runs the break on the wing. Kick out over the shoulder to Toppin, who takes it left baseline and then had the dribble poked out of his hands and out of bounds by Lopez. To the extent that there has been criticism of Turner's games over the years, it's that he's not aggressive enough. He's not a good enough rebounder for a man his size. Not today.
No, not at all. His aggression is absolutely there and playing with real purpose here tonight.
Shepard, left sideline. McConnell looks into the post. He'll drive it himself. He got inside. Kick out to Halliburton, and Halliburton stepped on the sideline as he took the ball in front of his own bench. Lillard will come back in for Milwaukee. He had 35 points in the first half of Game 1. Then in Game 2, he had 28 points in the first half. So far in this game, he's taken 4 shots, made 1. And now McConnell knocked it out of bounds, almost stealing an inbound.
That's another adjustment there, going back to Damian Lillard here. He got the early substitution. Now he gets to come back with another 3.5 remaining in this first quarter, as Miles Turner will get a trip to the bench, and the crowd recognizes the work he's put in so far.
Pacers +4 on the glass, in part because Turner has 4 rebounds. Siakam replaces him. Milwaukee brings it up. They're down by 10. They have yet to enjoy the lead. Connaughton, right of center. Left-hand bounce, gives it to Portis. Portis played by Toppin. Play over on the left edge of the arc. Lillard has it with 9 to shoot. Portis sets a screen. Lillard works pick and roll. Portis sends it cross court. Nice catch in the near corner by Beverly. Shot clock to 2. They have to hurry. Beasley beat the clock but missed the 3. Swooping into the lane to grab the rebound is Siakam. Pacers up 10, 2:59 to go in the quarter. Halliburton to the near corner. Shepard steers it back outside. Miscommunication, and it cost Milwaukee 3. Beverly moved off the three-point shooter, and Toppin took advantage.
Toppin with great patience, tallying 9 points already in this first quarter.
It's 27-14. The Pacers have their largest lead. 2.5 minutes to go. First quarter, Game 3. Series tied at a game apiece. Lillard with a nice drive, left side, left-hand finish. He is down and not getting up. He's holding his left knee. Meanwhile, Halliburton lobs at the Toppin, who dunks it left of the rim, and Milwaukee's going to have to take a timeout. They're already without Antetokounmpo, and now Lillard is down, just now getting up, and in tremendous pain as he limps over to the Milwaukee bench. The Bucks are going to have to take a timeout here with 2:13 to go in the quarter. A foul was called on the play. That's why play stopped. The Bucks will not have to use a timeout as a result. The foul will stop the clock with 2:13 to go in the quarter. Perhaps we'll get a replay, but I didn't see what happened to Lillard, and he's obviously in significant pain.
Well, let me get a look here. Siakam challenges there. Couldn't tell. TJ McConnell is in the way of that highlight.
I will definitely keep an eye on that Milwaukee bench. He'll have to leave for now.
But he went to the bench and not the tunnel, so hopefully that's signs for optimism for this Bucks team.
A.J. Green is in to replace him. Toppin is out. Neesmith is in for the Pacers. Toppin with 11 points, 5 of 5 from the floor here in the first quarter. Beasley has it for Milwaukee. Left edge Beverly driving. Right hand to the foul line. Kick out to Beasley. Steps back. He's being hounded by Shepherd. 5 seconds to shoot. Beverly will drive down the right side. He got to the goal and laid it in. Nice work by Patrick Beverly.
Wow, that's man, quite something defensively there, and they're able to bail out for a layup.
29-18, step back three, near corner. Halliburton is off target. Kept alive on the tip by Neesmith. The Pacers get another crack at it. Halliburton driving, left hand to the wing to the baseline. Feeds it far corner. Shepherd is there, and Shepherd delivers a three.
That is a beautiful pass with the left hand by Halliburton, jumping out of bounds. A good screen by Neesmith, freeing up Shepherd.
Pacers shooting 61% from the floor and leading by 14 with 82 seconds left in the quarter. Portis posting right block against Siakam. Backs him into the lane. Lost it, picked it back up, went to the left hand, left it short. Siakam gobbles up the rebound, and it's Halliburton's ball. Forecourt, pitches it right edge. Siakam takes it to the wing. He's in the lane, on the foul line. He can't clear the shot. He goes out to Halliburton. One dribble and a dead-on three spins off the rim. He got to the goal and got his own rebound. This gives Shepherd the ball into the corner. McConnell for three, and he hit it.
Wow, what an offensive rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. He just chased that basketball down right after it left his hands.
The Pacers are dominant here in the first quarter. They lead by 17. Less than a minute to go. And now a moving screen on top will give the ball back to Indiana with 43 and a tenth to go. Portis guilty. Milwaukee is going to the bench. Andre Jackson Jr., who played briefly in Game 2 after the outcome was decided, will get some significant time here in Game 3. He'll play with Green, Beasley, Beverly, and Portis. Halliburton will get a rest. The Pacers go with Shepherd, Nembhard, McConnell, Siakam, and Neesmith. 43 and a tenth to go. Indiana leading by 17 points. They've not trailed, and this is their biggest lead in the first quarter. McConnell, center of the floor, one bounce. Sends it perimeter right. Siakam there, driving left hand to the foul line. Picks up the dribble, sends it inside. Nobody on McConnell, and that's worth two.
What a read by Siakam, recognizing the double team there.
Pacers 37, Milwaukee 18. McConnell knocks the ball into the backcourt. Tracked down by Portis. There's about 2 seconds between game and shot clocks. 10 seconds to shoot. Green left side. Center of the floor, Portis takes it back, leans in, and drew a three-shot trip to the line. Maybe. It's a trip to the line for sure. He was straddling the arc. I didn't see, Eddie, what the call on the floor was in terms of whether it was a 3 or a 2, but McConnell guilty of the foul.
Yeah, they call it on the floor, which I don't know how this is a call on the floor. The guy caught it and shot it, but he's only going to get 2 here.
That puts Milwaukee in the penalty. Green was a 90% foul shooter during the regular season. They are in a 19-point hole, which is now 18, as he hits the first of 2. They shot poorly from the floor in this quarter, 6 of 21. They have, however, made all 7 of their foul shots. McConnell out, Halliburton in for the final 7 8/10 of the quarter. Pacers have already taken 13 three-point shots and made 5. Milwaukee is 0 of 6. Green from the line, yes and yes. And the Pacers have the remaining 7 8/10 to get the last shot. Halliburton blasting down the left side, scores, and the Pacers are up by 19. Beverly at the other end leans in, fires and misses. A 3-shot foul is going to be called. It will be reviewed to see whether he was fouled before time expired. Ed Malloy made the call. At the moment, it's 39-20, but the Bucks may be on the line.
Yeah. Now this is interesting. I think the foul is committed prior to the time elapsing, but I don't know if the ball leaves his hands.
The ruling on the floor is a defensive personal foul prior to the expiration of time. That is a 3-point shot.
Okay, but even if
you follow the distinction,
I do, but even if the foul came before the shot, but the shot came after time expired, 2 questions. Is continuation cover that?
That's the one I'm trying to figure out.
Because he knows. And if it doesn't, then they're in the penalty, so they should get 2 foul shots at least, right? Pat, help us out.
That is my understanding, that continuation would follow, but if that is not correct, and there certainly is contact, yeah, that ball is late, and we'll get the official ruling right here.
Replay review, the illegal contact occurs with 0.1 seconds. Beverly will shoot 3.
So continuation is in play.
So he's awarded the continuation, even though the ball didn't leave his hands prior to.
But the shot was underway.
Shot motion, correct.
Yeah. So I think that's the right call.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I can't believe these officials. They never give the Pacers a fair whistle. Sorry.
This is the time where I wish you were on TV right there with that face.
Not only with that face, but if I did that on TV, can you imagine our boss, Jamie Burns? Heart attack, heart attack. Beverly shoots 3. He made 2 earlier. He hits the first one here. Technically, there is a 1/10 of a second left, so the Pacers would either rebound. Although Milwaukee, if he made 2 and missed the third, could still tip in the miss. They couldn't catch it and score, but they could tip it in. So you better make sure you block out. He made the first, he made the second. And with that in mind, Turner comes back in. Neesmith is out.
Definitely a rebounding substitution here to a short possession.
39-22. Milwaukee has been flawless from the line. Let's see if that continues. It does not, and the quarter ends. After winning Game 3, it's the Indiana Pacers 39, the Milwaukee Bucks 22. You're listening to Pacers Playoff Basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
What if healthcare worked for everyone? What if your health was measured by more than your vital signs? What if zucchini and kale were as accessible as burgers and fries? What if AI helped doctors to know what your body will do before you do? We aren't just asking these questions. With our health plans and services, we're taking steps to address them. Elevance Health, where health can go. Learn more at elevancehealth.com.
Pick 2 classic roast beef, classic crispy chicken, or 4-piece mozzarella sticks for just $6 at Arby's. Lots to consider. Do you double down on handhelds? Go half-seas with a sandwich and sticks? Full-throttle mozzarella? There really is an endless amount of exactly 6 combinations to choose from with Arby's 2 for $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Listen up, Pacers fans. I'm Kurt Streblow, Arena MC from your Indiana Pacers, and this is the money-saving scoop from Citizens Energy. Regular basis to keep your system running efficiently. Toss on an extra layer of clothing at home before turning up the heat. And make sure you are washing full loads of laundry to use water wisely. Find tips like these and more ways to save on your bill at citizensenergygroup.com.
Nearly a picture-perfect first quarter for Indiana. They put up 39 and lead it by 17, 39-32. Advantage Pacers. Those 39, the most the Pacers have scored in the postseason here so far, and it's their 5th straight quarter of scoring at least 30 points. That dates back to game number 1. Miles Turner was excellent for Indiana, as he put up 8 of the Pacers' 39, also had 4 rebounds. I'm Pat Boylan. Let's go back upstairs. Here are Mark Boyle and Eddie Gill. They have the second.
We haven't talked much about this, but it is worth mentioning. The Pacers out-rebounded the Bucks in both games in Wisconsin. They have a better than 2-1 edge on the board in this game, 15-7. Now, this is not a good rebounding team. Why are they doing so well against Milwaukee?
It's just the activity that we've seen here that we didn't see consistently throughout the entire season, but right now they are completely locked in going back to game 2, and they've come out with the same approach here in this game in terms of their intentional play, the physical play, and just flat out will and competition.
Also worth mentioning, and this has been a strength all season long, the bench outscored the Milwaukee bench 19-2 in that first quarter. Toppin had 11 of the 19, hitting all 5 of his shots from the floor, including a 3.
Yeah, he's done a great job playing off of his teammates. They're finding them, everyone being willing passers out here.
Second quarter underway. Pacers with it, right to left in the blue, in the yellow, that is, blue and white numerals, letters, and trim. Milwaukee in the green with the white complementary color. On the move in the lane, McConnell to the top, measuring, launching, and missing short is Neesmith. Ball tapped out of bounds. Milwaukee will get it. The second quarter will start with Pascal Siakam, Aaron Neesmith, T.J. McConnell, Ben Shepherd, and Jalen Smith. Now, the game in Milwaukee was the first time all season that neither Smith nor Jackson played when healthy. Carlisle back to a more conventional rotation early.
Yeah, and the Bucks, again, go to a zone there trying to slow this Pacers offense down, and we see Lillard return.
On top, Beverly has it. We'll set their lineup as we go. He's trying to free himself with the dribble, drives it to the wing. Neesmith has him, 6 to shoot. 20 feet out, Middleton against Shepherd. 2 seconds on the shot clock, and Middleton comes through again.
It's a tough shot. Just about every possession right now, and the Bucks are up against the clock.
39-24 with McConnell handling. Left baseline, across the lane, left to right. Pacers work it back outside to Siakam. Jackson is on him. Now Neesmith to the right sideline, into the corner. McConnell drives, hands it off, right wing with 6 to shoot. Neesmith against Jackson, steps back, lets it fly, and misses short. Rebounded by Portis. They have Jackson, Beverly, Lillard, Portis, and Middleton out there to start the second. They're down by 15. They have never led. Middleton drives, left baseline. Right hand, got him into the lane, dotted half, fade away. That's a tough shot.
Yes, it was. He gave him a little bit of the dream shake there, and Rick Carlisle is singing enough. He wants to get something organized here for his offense.
A minute 24 seconds gone in the quarter. Milwaukee has cut it from 19 to 13. With 3 plans to choose from, you can select Pacers season tickets for next season that fit your schedule. Plus, you'll get added perks like exclusive events with the team, discounts on Pacers gear, and more. Learn more at pacers.com/season tickets. Early second, Indiana up 13. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
In Indiana, we grow basketball and soybeans. Just like the first bushel baskets used to create the game of basketball, we are growing bushels of beans all across the state, which help drive the Indiana economy, create sustainable products, and of course create a sustainable source of food. Meet the people behind the family farms across the state at indianasoybean.com. This message was funded by Indiana's soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Attention Pacers fans, are you looking to find new career opportunities in Indiana? One Stop to Start can help you create a winning game plan. Get access to certifications, apprenticeships, one-on-one career navigation, and more by searching One Stop to Start on your web browser. What are you waiting for? The ball is in your court.
Hey Pacers fans, KeyBank wants to meet you in the I need new Pacers gear moment. When you open a qualified checking account and meet certain requirements, you'll receive $500 to the Pacers team store so you can rep your favorite team all season long. Don't miss out. The special offer ends June 21st, 2024. To get started, visit key.com/Pacers or a KeyBank branch near you. Geographic restrictions may apply. The $500 will be provided as 2 $250 gift certificates. The entire amount per gift certificate must be spent all at once. Account early closure fees and other miscellaneous charges may apply. KeyBank, member FDIC, and is the official bank partner of your Indiana Pacers.
The best athletes don't just play the game, they change it. When it comes to investing, Gainbridge is doing the same. Their online platform does things differently by putting you in control, so you can invest on your own terms and grow your savings over time. It's a better way to invest, because it's investing your way. Get started today with as little as $1,000 at Gainbridge.io. Gainbridge is an official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
Second quarter downtown, game 3. Winner goes up 2-1 in this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Milwaukee with its first burst. It's a small one, but it's a 6-point run. Covering the first and second quarters. They're within 13 after trailing by 19. With Eddie, I'm Mark. Here's Pat.
Rick Carlisle went with a short rotation in game number 2 and found success. But the Pacers' depth has been a strength all year, so Rick Carlisle says the rotation is remaining fluid. Jalen Smith did not play in game number 2. He's in here right now, in fact, here in game number 3. But the Pacers bench already finding the most success that they found in this series. Indiana's bench has 19 points here early in the second quarter. Game number 1, they had 19 points for the entire game. And game number 2, 23 points. So this bench has a chance to top that total here before halftime.
And to dig a little further into those numbers, the bench from the floor, 8 of 9 here in the first half, highlighted by Toppin's 5 of 5. Indiana will play it from backcourt. They lead by 13. Game 4 is here on Sunday night. Game 5 in Milwaukee next Tuesday night. McConnell will bring it up. He plays with Shepherd, Siakam, Smith, and Nesmith. Center of the floor, left hand, right on that blue and yellow logo. Now moves forward off a screen from Shepherd. That got into the right wing, but he leaves the jump shot short. Rebound mishandled, loose on the sideline. Kept in bounds by Portis, and it's Lillard headed to the other end. Strong drive down the right side. He's fouled as he tosses up a prayer from the baseline. A minute 44 gone in the quarter. The foul is on Nembhard. That's his second. Lillard will be on the line twice.
It's got to be McConnell, I believe.
Yeah. There's no, Nembhard wasn't even there.
Yeah, Nembhard's not on the floor.
It is McConnell. It was just a error by the PA.
Yeah.
Foul shot is good.
Yeah, Lillard comes in now. That particular play, McConnell's backpedaling. He just attacks a hip there to draw the foul.
That's McConnell's second. Lillard, a 92% foul shooter during the regular season. Buries a pair here. They have had a very strong first half from the line. They're 12 of 13. The Pacers, meanwhile, have not gotten to the line. In part because half of their attempts have been from three-point range. This will be a two-point attempt from in front. Siakam missed it, tipped it up short. A tip from Smith down low, no, and then Siakam finally made good.
That's what Jalen Smith has been making his mark, stepping on the floor, being able to give his team extra opportunities.
They trap Middleton at the timeline, they being Nesmith and Smith, and they collaborate to knock the dribble away and out of bounds. Milwaukee will play it in on the front court side of the timeline, near side. 15 to shoot, 9:52 to play. Indiana leads by 13. They have not trailed, and they've led by as many as 19. Portis, right edge, hands it off to Lillard. One bounce and a three, online but short. Crashing in from the weak side, dunking in one motion is Andre Jackson Jr. 41-30. The Pacers have had the better of it on the glass, but Milwaukee got to put back there. 11-point Pacer lead. Siakam with it, bouncing right edge of the arc. Here comes McConnell to the foul line. Pulls up left of the lane. It didn't go off the back of the rim. After the ball and securing possession in the far corner, Middleton. The Bucks on a bit of a roll here to start the second quarter. Middleton drives, right hand float, negative. There's the rebound, Portis. He couldn't finish. Siakam comes out with it. Bucks had some good looks there, but could not cut into that Pacer lead at the other end. Nesmith is tripped as he drives the right baseline by Andre Jackson Jr. Jackson was beaten. And as Nesmith tried to turn the corner on the baseline, Jackson tripped him.
This is a blatant trip.
Yeah, that could be construed as a flagrant, I would think.
Yeah, I would agree. Actually, a little bit surprised they didn't take a look at it, but they're going to play it on the side.
And it's right in front of the Pacer bench. Nobody appeared to say anything. The inbound pass is stolen. Jackson has it. He's made a contribution here off of their bench after being an afterthought in games 1 and 2. Lillard off the Jackson screen, pulls up from 20 feet away. Front rim short, loose ball foul in the lane. Milwaukee will keep it with 8:53 to go in the quarter. The foul is going to be called.
Ben Shepherd down there battling with Bobby Portis there. Bobby Portis had a nice advantage. He's going to get that offensive rebound if Shepherd doesn't foul him.
Pacers will bring Turner, Halliburton, and Toppin back onto the floor. Lopez will return for Milwaukee. McConnell, Smith, and Siakam leave for the Pacers. Portis is out for the Bucks. Nice work here by Andre Jackson Jr. Didn't play in game 1. Got mop-up duty in game 2, and he is contributing here in game 3.
Yes, he is. Again, talked about the playoffs and the adjustments there. Andre Jackson Jr. trying to match the youth and the energy here of the Pacers.
From the foul line, Middleton bricked one up. Rebounded by Toppin. The Pacers lead by 11. They did lead not long ago by 19. It was 39-20, but the Bucks are on a 10-2 run, bridging quarters 1 and 2. Turner, right of the lane, clean look, off a pass from Halliburton.
Execution of this pick and roll, pick and pop situation between these two has been phenomenal.
13-point lead. Middleton harassed by Nesmith, takes him down the side of the lane, and Nesmith blocked the shot. Toppin down the left side, and a goaltend, I would think, on Jackson, but no. Ball knocked out of bounds. How was that not a goaltend? If it's a great block, then I guess.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. The Pacers bench, they don't react, but that was a heck of a play by Nesmith on the other end.
No harm done. Turner hit a 3 off a catch and shoot on the inbound. He has hit 3 threes in 4 tries. And the Pacers are back up by 16. 4 minutes gone, second quarter. Beverly left edge. Lillard handles. Lopez screens. Turner out to harass. Left sideline Middleton. High post left side Lopez. He'll take it into the lane and hook it in over Toppin. That's the first scoring for Lopez. He had missed his first 2 field goal attempts. Indiana 46, Milwaukee 32. Halliburton swivels into the lane, but his shot rolls off the back of the rim. Here comes Andre Jackson Jr. Up the floor, gives to Lopez. Lopez hands to Beverly, right sideline. Beverly against Turner, tries to go baseline. Turner cuts him off. Beverly retreats, now re-accelerates down to the right baseline, bouncing to the wing. Middleton with 8 to shoot. Turner on Middleton now, and Middleton beat him off the dribble and laid it in with the left hand. Middleton has 14 points. Milwaukee back to within 12. Almost 5 minutes gone, second quarter. Toppin, cross court right and into the corner where the wide open Nembhard makes Milwaukee pay.
And once again, there's been a couple of really good offensive possessions. That was one of them.
49-34, and now another 3-shot foul. This time on Nembhard. Lillard back on the line. Well, he has been fouled while shooting threes at least 4 times in this series. Is he that crafty?
He is. He's got an innate ability to understand where the defense is, know how to cut those angles off, gauge your speed, and stop on a dime there to draw that contact.
Nembhard on the foul, his second. Lillard hits the first free throw. Every time the Pacers knock down a foul shot, Citizens Energy Group and the Pacers team up to donate $5 to the Warm Heart, Warm Home Foundation, which provides utility bill assistance for thousands of Hoosiers each year. To learn more or to donate, visit citizensenergygroup.com/WHWH. Lillard hits the first 2 and has made all 4 of his foul shots in this game. He's 19 of 20 now in the series. And Jay Crowder on for the first time.
And he's got to be amongst the league leaders in drawing fouls from the three-point line based on exactly what you see there. Not only is a huge threat there and everyone understands it, so your heightened sense of urgency gets you to run a little bit faster. But then he's just been able to draw those fouls pretty routinely.
So with Crowder on the floor, it's Beverly, Jackson, Crowder, Lopez, and the man on the line, Lillard. 3 foul shots. He made the first 2 and now the third. He's got 9 points. 49-37 Pacers, under 7 to go in the quarter. Here's Halliburton to the forecourt to the foul line. Sends it to the top. Turner is feeling it, and Turner misses a 3 this time. In the corner, Nembhard got a hand on the ball, but couldn't keep it in bounds. Milwaukee with a chance to cut it to 10. Or perhaps 9 with a 3 ball.
Yeah, you've called it. It's that free throw line that's keeping them within striking distance right now against the Pacers.
They've outscored the Pacers 15-0 from the line. Lillard bouncing to Lopez. He comes in, left side, lays it in. Slowly but surely, Milwaukee working its way back in. With 6:24 to go in the half, it's 49-39 Pacers. The lead down from 19 to 10. Toppin is all alone, and he hits a 3. Boy, somebody made a mistake.
They're in that zone there, and he ball fakes to the corner. The defender goes there, and he just frees him up for the 3.
Now, while they've outscored the Pacers 15-0 from the line, the Pacers have outscored them 24-0 from three-point range. Lopez bounces to the baseline cutter. Jackson to the corner. Misfire 3-ball Crowder. Rebound Halliburton. Pacers running. Shepard took it to the hoop and laid it in with Lopez all over him. The league's 3rd best best shot blocker. Tried to take advantage of the smaller Shepard, who drove Lopez into the lane, and Shepard wins the mano-a-mano. He's on the line with a chance for a three-point play.
Beautiful attack and transition by Ben Shepard. First, the advance of the pass by Halliburton, and switches hands in midair to finish with the left.
Completes the three-point play. He's got 6. Indiana by 16. A 6-point burst after Milwaukee had cut it down to 10. 5:43 left in the second quarter. Lopez high post left, gives it to Lillard. Lillard driving into the lane, tried to go up and under left to right. He missed it, but Lopez was there to rebound and put it back. Half a dozen for Lopez. 5.5 to go in the quarter. 55-41 Pacers. Nembhard right edge. Center of the floor, Turner, and Turner misses the 3. Rebound knocked away from Beverly, off of Beverly, and out of bounds. Indiana will get it. This is a really interesting matchup because Turner can have that 3 anytime he wants it. The question is whether he can make Lopez pay.
Yeah, and it's the zone, again, that they're in, and Lopez does not want to come out of the paint.
Ball is in Halliburton's hands. Lillard is on him. Halliburton backs it up. He's out adjacent to the timeline. Moving forward, pick and roll with Turner into the corner. Toppin bombs away. This time his 3 falls off the front rim, and the ball is out of bounds to Milwaukee. 5:06 left in the second quarter. Indiana leading by 14. And Milwaukee will advance. Crowder has the inbound. He'll float it to the left sideline, and from there, Beverly will cross. Under 5 to play in the second. The Pacers have never trailed. They've led by as many as 19. They're up by 14 as they try to go up 2-1 in this best of 7. Lillard, top of the circle against Halliburton. Backs up. He's outside the arc. To the right edge. Beverly with the left hand. Drives the lane to the dotted half. And Beverly scores from right in front. They're shooting the ball quite a bit better here in the second quarter. In the first quarter, they really struggled. 4:36 left in the half. Ball knocked out of bounds far side. The dead ball will allow Nesmith and Siakam to check in. Middleton will come back for Milwaukee.
It's Andre Jackson Jr. He got a deflection there on that play from Andrew Nembhard after you called it not playing any meaningful minutes in game 1 or game 2. He's earning the spot right now.
4:36 to play in the half. Nesmith to the corner. Siakam near side of the floor. Back up top. Nesmith further out. Halliburton. Shot clock to 10. Here comes one of those long ones. Dead on. Halfway down. It popped out. Jackson has the ball. He'll bring it himself. Pulls up edge of the arc. Gives it to Lillard. Lillard comes hard down the left side. Into the near corner. Outside Lopez. Driving. Penetrating the arc. Cross court. Left edge. One bounce and a 3-ball Middleton. Middleton has 17. They've cut it with 4:09 to go. Down to 9. 55-46 on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
The NBA playoffs are here, and we all know playoff mode is a thing. Listen to the evidence. Playoff crowds are going wild. Playoff players are lighting up the court. Even your speakers are in playoff mode. Okay, we'll take it down a notch, but just a notch, because this is the turn it up to 11 NBA playoffs. Playoff mode is clearly a thing.
This is what you love about playoff basketball.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel continue on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Be part of something bigger with a career at Nucor. When you join our organization, you become part of a team that makes an impact on people's lives, communities, and the environment. Join us to forge deep bonds with teammates, get the freedom to activate your ideas, and gain the stability to build a lifelong career. Learn more at nucor.com/careers. That's nucor.com/careers. Come be a part of something bigger at Nucor. Nucor is an equal opportunity employer.
At Ascension St. Vincent, we're committed to being your first choice for healthcare in Indianapolis. Our cardiologists and heart and vascular surgeons are recognized for delivering the most advanced heart and vascular care. Patients choose us for leading brain tumor and stroke care, and families come to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital for advanced specialty care. And we also excel in the things that can't be measured. listening more closely, caring more compassionately. Get the care you need at Ascension.org.
4:09 left to go, second quarter. Let's go down to Pat Boylan.
Well, this could end up being Indiana's best offensive half of the series so far. They'd need 10 points in 4:09 to match it from a points scored perspective. One difference from tonight so far and games 1 and 2. Perhaps adjustments from Milwaukee, Doc Rivers, and on Pascal Siakam. Siakam took 24 shots per game in the 2 games in Milwaukee. He's the second leading scorer in the playoffs coming into today. Now, he's been by no means poor, 3 of 6 from the field, but taking a lot less shots than he was. Now, the Pacers might not want him taking that many either. There's been really good balance from Indiana's perspective. But so far, Siakam not finding those wide spaces to roam quite like he did in games 1 and 2.
Pacers have not surrendered the lead. They've led by as many as 19. But Milwaukee has cut it to 9, so A, a good job by the Bucks, and B, not that he's done it alone, but a really significant, unexpected contribution from Andre Jackson Jr.
Yeah, he's been tremendous. And you look at the stat line, you say, well, the guy's got 2 points and 3 rebounds. Well, what exactly has he done? He's been able to come out there and provide that energy and force. And again, I think it has something to do with his youth and being able to go out there and just play aggressive basketball. Came up with big offensive rebounds, had some good defensive possessions. And I also believe that this zone that the Bucks have gone to in this second quarter, it stifled this Pacers offense. Been able to slow the pace down to a pace that they would like. Something that's a lot more manageable for their taste.
Pacers bring it up, leading 55-46. The 5 on the floor, Siakam, Nembhard, Turner, Halliburton, and Nesmith. And Turner in the lane, takes a pass and lays it in. He's got 15 points. Halliburton already has 10 assists.
That's one way to beat the zone there, get the ball in the lane. Good things happen for you.
Lead back up to double figures at 57-46. Pick and roll, Lillard and Lopez down the left side. All 8 of his points here in the second quarter. The lead back down to 9. 3:40 left until halftime. Nesmith, perimeter left. Halliburton will go back to Nesmith, right of center. Driving, left hand in the lane. The scoop high off the glass, rebounded by Middleton. Bouncing to Lillard. He comes left to right into the forecourt. The Bucks in green, the Pacers in yellow. Short jumper right side off the glass. Middleton having a strong first half with 19 points.
Yeah, they made a conscious effort in this first half to go to him a lot more than they did in games 1 and games 2, especially early in the game.
Milwaukee has cut it to 7. Now Halliburton lost the ball on top. Lillard blindly got it into the forecourt. Jackson took it to the hoop, and Siakam blocked it off the glass out of bounds to Milwaukee. Pacers turned the ball over just 6 times in game 2 and shot 50+%. They're at 50% in this game. 4 turnovers in the first half. Milwaukee's only given it away 3 times. Shot clock at 20, game clock at 3:02. Lillard will play it in near side baseline, lobs it out near the foul line. Middleton back to Lillard. One dribble, and as Nembhard sails by, he misses the 3. Rebound Indiana. Siakam on the handle. Into the forecourt, left side, edge of the arc. Center of the floor, Nembhard. Back to Siakam, working against Portis. Walks it to the top of the circle, now drives it into the lane. Lost the ball, a reach and foul on Portis. That's 2 on Portis. Team fouls, Indiana 3. And Milwaukee with 2:43 left in the quarter, now also with 3. If the Pacers win, bring a friend to Penn Station East Coast Subs. Just text BOGO to 727-722 by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. If the Pacers win tonight, Turner has the ball, left edge to Halliburton. You'll get a buy one, get one free coupon. It's easy enough to participate. Just visit Pacers.com/Penn Station. Turner misses right of the lane. Nesmith saved it from going out of bounds. And the Pacers get another look. Right edge, Nembhard fakes, bounces once into the corner, and Nesmith is fouled right in front of his own bench while shooting a 3. Jackson, the rookie, on the contact.
Well, the one mistake Jackson had made since entry in the game, which, by the way, he's got on the floor and hasn't come out, fouling the 3-point shooter there in the corner.
Nesmith made his final 37 foul shots in a row to end the regular season. In these playoffs, he's 2 of 2, so this will be his 40th straight foul shot, and it is. He bounced it in. Any idea what the longest run of successful foul shots you had in your career might be?
I have no clue.
More than 2 or 3, though. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. I was pretty good. I was pretty good from the free throw line. So I sure hope I got more than 2 or 3 in a row.
I'm surprised you still work with me. Really, when you get right down to it.
Oh man, I got strong shoulders.
Neesmith made all 3. His first 3 points of the game. He has missed all 6 of his shots from the floor. Pacers back up 10. 2:15 left in the half. Beverly has it on the logo. Perimeter right to Lillard. Lillard retreats to the timeline. Played by Nembhard. Lopez up to screen. There's that pick and roll. Lopez right to the goal with another easy conversion. He and Lopez are really effective with that pick and roll. They cut it to 8. 1:55 left in the second quarter. Perimeter right, Nembhard to the wing. Pulls up right of the lane. On top to Halliburton into the near corner. Neesmith driving that baseline. Hangs in the air and puts it in off the left-hand glass.
Tough finish. Goes straight at the chest of the shot blocker in Brook Lopez for the finish.
A 10-point Indiana lead with 96 seconds left in the half. High post left. It's Lopez against Turner. Holds the ball on his right hip. Now on top to Beverly. Shot clock down to 9. Beverly drives. Got to the goal. Right side in traffic. Sends it to the top. 4 to shoot. Lopez attacks into the corner. No time to shoot. Did he get it off? He did. No, he didn't. The official nearest the play at Malloy signaled that it was a 2-point basket. However, on the far side of the floor, David Guthrie called a shot clock violation.
Looks like it's just going to be a play on. No basket here. And Pacers get a chance to extend this double-digit lead.
Milwaukee has never led. They've trailed by as many as 19. They got it inside of 10 a few possessions ago, but now it's back to double figures. Nembhard holds it head high, top of the circle, Turner. Turner will go left edge. Nobody on Nembhard, and Nembhard hit a 3. Beverly was on top, and that left Nembhard open.
Yeah, they've made a couple mistakes in this zone, and each time the Pacers have been able to make them pay for it.
Almost turned it over on the inbound. Lopez, though, drives it into the lane. Almost walked with it, but got it out to Beverly, who hit a 3. Beverly has 11. The lead back down to 10, under a minute to go in the half. Walking it up, Halliburton, left of the logo. Beverly will wait for him at the edge of the three-point arc. Shot clock is down to 10 with 41 seconds left in the half. Halliburton working the left sideline to the left wing to the left baseline into the lane. Nembhard dotted half. Out to Turner. Back to the top. 1 to shoot. Nembhard does, and it's a... Oh! It's a front rim 3. It fell off. And Halliburton, lacking only a cape, roars to the rim and dunked it on the catch.
That was beautiful to see. The entire Bucks team just watching the ball come off the rim. Halliburton says, "Excuse me. Finish this one."
12-point lead. Here's Beverly driving, kicking. Lillard is open. His 3 is long. Rebound hits the floor. Middleton has it, far corner. Tried to send it outside. It's tapped out of bounds with 5 7/10 seconds to go in the quarter. Indiana leading by 12. And Milwaukee will play it in from the side. Shot clock is dark. McConnell will come back in, and Halliburton will leave. Bucks really shooting the ball well here in the second quarter. They're 13 of 24. That's well over 50%. And they've gotten back into the game. The three-point specialist, Green, is in. Beverly is out. Ball will come in far side near the hash mark. It'll be Lillard on the inbound, challenged by Nembhard. Into Lopez, handoff to Lillard, and Lillard is fouled by Turner. The Pacers had 1 to give. And that was an interesting sequence there, because as Turner reached out and wrapped him up, you could see Lillard using every ounce of strength trying to get that shot motion in play, but Turner wouldn't have it.
Yeah, he was trying. That was good execution of utilizing that foul there without giving up the 3-shot free throw.
3 6/10 to play. The lob down low. Middleton on the baseline. 1 bounce. A difficult 3 is short. And that's the end of the first half. Indiana never trailed, led by 19, up by 12. Thoughts on the first 24 minutes?
Very well played. Come out with that same force and energy. Great offensive execution. Collaborative effort. Healthy contributions throughout the lineup. And throughout Miles Turner, not only just his point production, but just defensively how he started this game really set the tone for his entire team.
You can shop, earn, and redeem points at Kroger this season. For every $1 you spend on participating items, 1 Pacer rewards point automatically added to your Kroger Plus account. You can cash in on Pacers game tickets, merchandise, autographed memorabilia, and more. Restrictions do apply. See terms and conditions at Kroger.com/Pacers terms. Halftime downtown. When we return, we go courtside, where Pat Boylan will have our halftime report through 2. In Game 3, it's the Indiana Pacers 67. The Milwaukee Bucks 55. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
You know Unleaded 88 is engine smart and earth kind, but what does that mean really? Engine smart because Unleaded 88 burns cooler and cleaner with higher octane for superior performance at a great price. Earth kind because Unleaded 88 reduces toxic compounds in your fuel and burns more completely, reducing harmful emissions. That's good for our environment and our health. Engine smart, earth kind. 4 simple words to remember when you fill up. Choose Unleaded 88.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives. Along with Healthy Indiana plan benefits, we help our members find stable jobs, housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers. We're improving lives. We're reimagining health insurance.
Pick 2 classic roast beef, classic crispy chicken, or 4-piece mozzarella sticks for just $6 at Arby's. Lots to consider. Do you double down on handhelds? Go half-seas with a sandwich and sticks? Full-throttle mozzarella? There really is an endless amount of exactly 6 combinations to choose from with Arby's 2 for $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Have you all heard of Mom Water yet? If not, you're going to love this. Mom Water is a fruit-infused vodka water. It was started by a Southern Indiana couple that was tired of seltzers and the bloating and headaches that came with drinking those. They started putting flavored vodka in water bottles and labeling it Mom Water so the kids didn't grab one. The best part is, each of the flavors has a name. So there is Karen, Linda, Julie, and Sandy. Go order yourself a Karen, because we now sell them here at Cambridge Fieldhouse, and they're an official partner of the Pacers.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Halftime from downtown Indianapolis. It is game number 3. The series is tied at a game apiece. And the Pacers lead game 3 at halftime, 67-55. Let's take a listen to the first half highlights.
Halliburton drives it down toward the baseline, picks up the bounce out to Siakam. He'll drive it top of the circle and then hand it to Nembhard. Takes the left hand to the foul line. Sweet bounce pass to Siakam, who sets up Turner for a 3 out of the far corner.
That is a beautiful offensive possession by the Indiana Pacers. Multiple driving kicks lead to a 3-ball by Miles Turner.
Pacers up 10, 2:59 to go in the quarter. Halliburton to the near corner. Shepherd steers it back outside. Miscommunication, and it cost Milwaukee 3. Beverly moved off the 3-point shooter, and Toppin took advantage.
Toppin with great patience, tallying 9 points already in this first quarter.
It's 27-14. The Pacers have their largest lead. Siakam takes it to the wing. He's in the lane on the foul line. He can't clear the shot. He goes out to Halliburton. One dribble and a dead-on 3 spins off the rim. He got to the goal and got his own rebound. This gives Shepherd the ball into the corner. McConnell for 3, and he hit it. After one in game 3, it's the Indiana Pacers 39. The Milwaukee Bucks 22. Middleton has 14 points. Milwaukee back to within 12. Almost 5 minutes gone, second quarter. Toppin cross court right and into the corner where the wide open Nembhard makes Milwaukee pay. Lopez bounces to the baseline cutter. Jackson to the corner. Misfire 3-ball Crowder. Rebound Halliburton. Pacers running. Shepherd took it to the hoop and laid it in with Lopez all over him. The league's 3rd best shot blocker. Tried to take advantage of the smaller Shepherd, who drove Lopez into the lane, and Shepherd wins the mano-a-mano. He's on the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Halliburton working the left sideline to the left wing to the left baseline into the lane. Nembhard dotted half. Out to Turner. Back to the top. 1 to shoot. Nembhard does, and it's a... Oh! It's a front rim 3. It fell off. And Halliburton, lacking only a cape, roars to the rim and dunked it on the catch. Halftime downtown in Game 3. It's the Indiana Pacers 67. The Milwaukee Bucks 55.
After tonight's game, Game 4, also in Indianapolis, Game 5 in Milwaukee. And then beyond then, if necessary, the Pacers would have Game 6 in Indianapolis and 7 in Milwaukee. It's a 7 o'clock tip on Sunday. We'll begin with the Kroger pregame show at 6:30. You can join us by visiting Pacers.com/tickets. It's Indiana by 12 after 2. First half stats are next. This is the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Jack's Donuts, a family-owned business and locally owned, is a proud partner of your Indiana Pacers. With numerous central Indiana locations and over 30 varieties of donuts, Jack Donuts is a fan favorite. More varieties, more donuts, more choices. Come see us. Jack's Donuts, since 1961, with numerous central Indiana locations and over 30 varieties of donuts baked fresh every day. Learn more at jacksdonuts.com.
Introducing Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling, now available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
At KeyBank, we know a small moment like,
whoa, my kid's got a serious backhand.
Can lead to an even bigger question like,
tennis campus how much?
And that's the type of moment where we'll meet you to help you build a savings plan for expenses big and small so your money can make money. Mike, how's that sound?
Sounds like match point.
Sounds like love.
We could serve up tennis puns all day.
For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. KeyBank member FDIC.
Try the Crispy Cuppy Roni Trio at Papa John's before it's gone. Choose between the extra-large New York-style Crispy Cuppy Roni Pizza with thick-cut Crispy Cuppy pepperonis, a 3-cheese blend, and creamy tomato sauce on a foldable New York-style pizza crust. Or get you some Crispy Cuppy Papadillas filled with creamy tomato sauce and ooey-gooey cheeses folded and baked. Or how about some Crispy Cuppy Papa Bites made with fresh, never-frozen original dough, rolled up with pepperonis, pizza sauce, and cheeses. Better ingredients, better pizza. Better get you some Crispy Cuppy Roni at Papa John's.
Halftime from Tire has always had the lowest tire price, period. That's why we have over 30 different tire sizes under $75. Plus, get up to 12-month financing with 0 interest if paid in full. You heard it. Pay later, no interest. And right now, if you do finance, you'll save 5% instantly. All brands, any budget. Buy online and you will save time. Get 5% off now, pay later. And get the lowest tire price, period. Only at Bell Tire. Today, save up to $200 on 4 Goodyears. See belltire.com.
What if healthcare worked for everyone? What if your health was measured by more than your vital signs? What if zucchini and kale were as accessible as burgers and fries? What if AI helped doctors to know what your body will do before you do? We aren't just asking these questions. With our health plans and services, we're taking steps to address them. Elevance Health, where health can go. Learn more at elevancehealth.com.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over three-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today. Available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Halftime from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Let's pause 10 seconds. Network station identification. This is the Elevance Health Radio Network.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on Sirius XM.
Okay.
And the third quarter is next. This is the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
I'm Kristen Airy. Our family takes water quality seriously, and for 10 years, we've teamed up with the toughest water treatment company in the business, Connecticut. Connecticut's equipment made in the USA provides more contaminant removal than the competition. Our two new rescue dogs, Augie and Izzy, love the taste of the water from our Connecticut K5 drinking water station. Get your free in-home water test at ConnecticutIndy.com, offering solutions based on your needs and budget. Connecticut, official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
Be part of something bigger with a career at Nucor. When you join our organization, you become part of a team that makes an impact on people's lives, communities, and the environment. Join us to forge deep bonds with teammates, get the freedom to activate your ideas, and gain the stability to build a lifelong career. Learn more at nucor.com/careers. That's nucor.com/careers. Come be a part of something bigger at Nucor. Nucor is an equal opportunity employer.
Pick 2 classic roast beef, classic crispy chicken, or 4-piece mozzarella sticks for just $6 at Arby's. Lots to consider. Do you double down on handhelds? Go half-seas with a sandwich and sticks? Full-throttle mozzarella? There really is an endless amount of exactly 6 combinations to choose from with Arby's 2 for $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time.
Third quarter about to begin. The Pacers led by 19, never trailed in that first half. With Pat Boylan and Eddie Gill, I'm Mark Boyle. Pacers outscored the Bucks in the third quarter in each of the first 2 games. Eddie, how do they make sure they do it again and maintain their advantage here in Game 3?
Well, this quarter has been a point of emphasis and a point of strength for the Pacers throughout the entire season. So something where they're comfortable coming out of that locker room and putting it to another gear. I'd be interested to see what type of chess match we see as it relates to that zone defense that the Bucks went to in the second quarter to slow this Pacers offense down a little bit.
Pacer ball to start the third. They're in the yellow, blue, and white numerals, letters, and trim. Milwaukee in the green, white numerals, white letters, and white trim. Original starters are out. The Pacers have it, moving left to right with Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, and Aaron Nesmith. Milwaukee defends with Patrick Beverley, Damian Lillard, Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis Jr., and Chris Middleton. The third quarter is underway. Indiana leads by 12. Halliburton gives it up. Nembhard left edge, bouncing to the top of the circle. A pull-up from the foul line, and the third quarter starts with Nembhard scoring his 9th and 10th points of the game. 69-55, Milwaukee's first look at it. Beverly walks it through the logo at center. Slightly right of center, goes left edge of the circle. Lopez with a handoff at the edge of the arc, and Middleton is fouled by Nesmith. At least that's what David Guthrie saw. It looked a little bit like he just slipped and fell.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Oh, there it just caught the tail end of it. He did trip over his own feet. A little bit of contact there, but just enough for him to trip over his own feet and hit the floor.
So they'll play it in. 14 to shoot. Portis has it, hands it off to Lillard. That's Nembhard's responsibility. Bad pass on the pick and roll, stolen by Nesmith. Into the forecourt, handoff to Halliburton, back to the center of the floor. Open man, left edge, and Nembhard knocks down a 3.
Nembhard has got it going. They've forgotten him 3 times, and he's knocked them all down.
He is 5 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 4 from three-point range. The Pacers have outscored Milwaukee 30-6 from outside the arc. They lead by 17. Portis backs his way to the foul line from the right side and knocks down a pull-up. Portis quiet in the first half with 2 points. Cuts it to 72-57. Just over a minute gone, third quarter. Halliburton off a Turner screen. Drives, sends it into the lane, and Turner runs into traffic, and he's on the line twice. On his back, Lillard multiple defenders in the vicinity. And Lillard is the man charged with his first.
He was a little indecisive on whether he wanted to try to take that charge or not. Consequently, ends up committing the foul.
And so Turner goes to the line twice. Pacers didn't get to the line in the first half, just 4 times. They made all of them. Back to Nembhard for a moment. His season high was 22. He had 20 in that second game. And here in game 3, he's got 13 points on nearly flawless shooting. Turner leaves the foul shot short. He was one of many that struggled in game 1, and we discussed this during our pregame visit. Just impressive resilience, determination, and professionalism from Nembhard.
Just completely unbothered. Love his disposition that he's always carried since joining the Pacers as a rookie last season, and really has grown up here in this second season, especially in the latter part, being primarily the starting 2-guard here.
Turner made the second after missing the first. At the other end, Middleton sets up Beverly. He missed a short right baseline jumper, but the rebound tapped out to the foul line where a right-hand push from Portis cuts it to 73-59. 10:22 left in the third. Nembhard right side. Turner comes to screen. Nembhard retreats. Middleton plays it. Turner resets the screen. Nembhard drives. Cross court to the far corner. Out to Halliburton, and on top another Nembhard 3, this time online but short. Rebound out near the foul line, gathered in by Lopez. Milwaukee down 14 with the ball. Left edge, it's Lillard. To the right edge for a Portis catch and shoot. Line drive 3, rebounded by Turner. Pacers have had an excellent game so far on the glass. They're +7. Nembhard looks into the post. Siakam tied up by Portis. Has to come out to the wing to get it. Now he'll drive it with the left hand. Can't get around Portis. He'll try to back him down. He'll fade. Great defense, great offense. That was 2 professionals at work.
Absolutely. There, Portis not giving up an inch. So Siakam just goes to the one-legged fadeaway for 2.
He's got 8, 75-59. Lillard working his way to the right side at the edge of the arc where Nembhard eyeballs it. Lillard terminates the bounce on top to Middleton. The shot clock is down to 4. Middleton drives in the lane, dotted half. He went to the left hand, missed the shot, kept alive by Portis, grabbed by Middleton. Back on top to Lillard. They get another crack at it with the shot clock at 7. Lillard off a Middleton screen, lets a long one go and connects on a 3-pointer near side.
Finally gets his first 3 to go with the step back to his left. That's his patented move.
He missed his first 4 threes. He's just 3 of 11 from the floor. Pacers lead by 13 as Halliburton missed a 3 long from the left side. 75-62, under 9 to go in the third. Lillard pick and roll Lopez. That play has worked regularly here in this game, and Lopez dunks.
And that's another one that you look at the space that you have to cover with dealing with Damian Lillard. Be able to get the roll and the dunk for Lopez, forcing the timeout.
8 minutes, 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The Bet365 scoreboard reads Indiana 75, Milwaukee 64. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Pacers up 11, early third. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
At Ascension St. Vincent, we're committed to being your first choice for healthcare in Indianapolis. Our cardiologists and heart and vascular surgeons are recognized for delivering the most advanced heart and vascular care. Patients choose us for leading brain tumor and stroke care, and families come to Peyton Manning Children's Hospital for advanced specialty care. And we also excel in the things that can't be measured. Listening more closely, caring more compassionately. Get the care you need at ascension.org.
It all starts now, day 1 of my dream job. So ready to get to work.
Retiring early was a dream of mine, and now my planning's paid off.
Since she was born, I've dreamt of walking her down the aisle.
Forum Credit Union helps you save, share, and grow for the moments you dream about. Learn about becoming a member and our services at forumcu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender. NMLS number 469848.
In Indiana, we grow basketball and soybeans. Just like the first bushel baskets used to create the game of basketball, we are growing bushels of beans all across the state, which help drive the Indiana economy, create sustainable products, and of course create a sustainable source of food. Meet the people behind the family farms across the state at indianasoybean.com. This message was funded by Indiana's soybean farmers and their checkoff.
Hey, Pacer fans, it's Dan Dockage here. Moondrops Distillery in Fortville is scoring big with their single-barrel bourbon featuring a special Pacers label. Available in Pacer Blue and now a new Pacer Gold label. Grab both at your local Total Wine store or visit their tasting room, whether you're courtside or at home. Trust me, this is a slam dunk for any bourbon-loving Pacer fan.
Early third quarter, Game 3, Eastern Conference quarterfinals, tied at a game apiece. The Pacers lead Milwaukee 75-64. Game 4 Sunday. You can show your Pacers game ticket before every home game at Harry and Izzy's downtown between 4 and 7 o'clock, and you'll receive a special pregame meal. You can make your reservations by calling 317-635-9594, or you can go online, harryandizzies.com. 8:38 left in the third. Here's Pat Boylan.
Not too many adjustments, seemingly at least in the recent huddle for Indiana. As you might imagine, some discussion centered around Lloyd Pierce as it relates to the pick-and-roll coverages. As you were talking about just before we went to break, Brook Lopez has gotten open in some of those scenarios and pulled the Bucks here back within 11.
Why is Milwaukee succeeding on that Lillard-Lopez pick and roll?
Well, that one right there, you have so many guys extended up the floor. It should be the weak side corners, man, to come in there and really try to mitigate some of that damage that's being done right now. Is just not being able to get all the way over at this point.
Pacers have it. Neither team has substituted here in the third quarter. The Pacer bench impactful in the first half, outscoring the Milwaukee substitutes 25-4. Original starters out for both teams, and here comes Nembhard across the timeline. Turner sets a high screen. Nembhard drives it, pulls up right of the lane, misfire, rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee can get that deficit inside of 10 on this possession. They got to within 8 in the first half after trailing by 19. Lillard has it. Nembhard plays him out near the logo. Up to screen Portis against the sideline. Lillard almost trapped, got it into the lane, and Portis will fire a right hand that falls off the front of the rim. Turner is there to grab his 7th rebound. 4 minutes gone, third quarter. Pacers have the ball and an 11-point lead. Nembhard to Turner, right edge of the circle, and Turner continues his exquisite shooting with a 15-footer. It's a 13-point lead.
Beyond that, just a subtle movement to get himself open and let that shot go.
7:47 left in the third. This time Beverly orchestrates. Gives it up to Lillard, perimeter right. Now they'll double team him out near the logo. He'll bounce it to Beverly, who cut into the lane. He got away with a travel. No, he didn't. Late whistle from Carl Lane. I thought he got away with a travel.
You and I both, it was so awkward and delayed. It looks like he was going to get away with it. Processor running a little bit slow for the official down there. He finally catches up.
Turnover's not an issue, really. Just 6 for Milwaukee. And after turning it over just 6 times in Game 2, the Pacers have only given it up 4 times so far in Game 3. Nembhard on the drive, pulls up right of the lane, sends it to the top, alertly picked off by Portis, and he takes it in and is fouled by Siakam as he tries to dunk.
That's a good foul by Siakam. He doesn't have any. So instead of giving up just the easy 2 points, he's able to get a good hard foul on Portis, make him go to the line and earn those 2.
Portis with only 5 double-doubles during the regular season. I say only because he has 2 in 2 games in this series. And now he'll be on the line shooting 2. Milwaukee substitutes. A.J. Green is in. And Middleton will go to the side. Remember, Middleton was questionable right up until about an hour before tip with an ankle injury. He looks pretty agile, pretty spry, and really as close to 100% as one might imagine given that story.
He does. He looks very good. He had obviously a big first half with 19 points as they were far more intentional about going to him. He hasn't had much opportunity as of yet here in this third quarter.
Portis on the line, yes and yes. 6 of his 8 points here in the early stages of the third quarter. Indiana leads by 11, and now Beverly trying to cause mischief on the inbound. Instead picks up a foul. That's his first. Team fouls Pacers 2, Bucks 2. Ball will come in from the side. Near the Pacer bench in backcourt. Siakam hands it off, and Halliburton will bring it across. Pacers lead by 11. They were up 17 at the quarter, 12 at the half. Driving Halliburton, bounce into the lane. Turner aggressively to the goal, and he'll shoot it twice. Turner with 18 points. He averaged 19 and a half in the first 2 games of the series. That foul is on Green. 3rd team foul, first personal. And Turner with 18 points and 7 rebounds will shoot a pair. The Pacers are +5 on the glass. They're shooting 52% from the floor. Foul shot is good.
Miles Turner, with his ability to knock down perimeter jump shots, it's no surprise that he's had significant impact on this series, especially with Brook Lopez. When he does match up with Miles Turner, he does not want to come out over the lane, and he's been able to knock down those shots.
Turner makes them both. That's one of the reasons this has been a favorable matchup for the Pacers this season, because they need Lopez out there. That leaves them with no one to guard Turner.
Yeah, exactly right. And
there's a give-and-go pass. Lopez, it's intercepted, deflected first, and then stolen by Siakam. He takes it into the lane, leans to the rim, and finishes.
Really nice play, just surveying the territory before getting to his turnaround jump hook.
Ben Shepherd has replaced Neesmith. Milwaukee right to left in Green, down 15. Lillard on the logo. Off the Lopez screen, he'll try a 3 this time, and a line drive from perimeter right, his second 3 of the game. He's got 15. The Pacer lead is 12. Just under 6.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Turner left of center. This time Lopez does come out. Siakam takes it from Turner. Now retreats. Lopez is on Siakam. He's outside the arc. He drives it to the foul line. He comes down the left side. His shot is swatted out of bounds by Lopez, but there's contact. And that'll put the Pacers on the line. Lopez picks up his second.
Well, it's the problem that Lopez had in especially game 2, really game 1 and 2, whenever he's matched up against Siakam out there on the perimeter. He tries to go out there and guard him. There's no way he can stop Siakam from getting to the rim.
Siakam will shoot a pair, his first trip to the line in this game. Double-doubles in each of the first 2, plus 30 in terms of points in each of those games. A more quiet Siakam in this game. As he hits the first foul shot, he has 11 points. And when I say more quiet, I mean he's just not taking as many shots. He's still hitting over half of his shots. The Pacers have distributed the ball differently in this game.
Yeah, and I thought just less opportunity, especially to start this game. They put Bobby Portis on Siakam instead of Lopez, which again is where he has significant advantages. He misses that second free throw.
Made the first. It's 82-69. Milwaukee with the ball midway through the 3rd. Lillard across the timeline, way out on the right edge. Nembhard is defending. Lopez screens, a lead-in 3, and there's another 3-shot foul on Nembhard. Boy, he is a master at that.
I'm sure there's the analytics people of the world have tracked this, but Damian Lillard has got to be amongst the leaders in drawing this foul. And
he's got 3 looks coming, and he is very, very reliable. 5 of 5 in this game, 92% during the season, and he hits the first of 3.
Nembhard just chasing over that ball screen, and he just feels that pressure and understands where the defender is and just stops.
Andre Jackson Jr. will get some work in the 3rd quarter. He has merited more minutes based on his first half performance, his first significant minutes of this series. Free throw 1 and 2, both good. 1 more coming. 17 points for Lillard. He's not shot the ball well from the floor, just 4 of 12, but he's as close to automatic as it gets from the foul line. Pat Connaughton is back in. Obi Toppin returns for the Pacers, so it's Turner, Toppin, Shepherd, Halliburton, and Nembhard against Lopez, Connaughton, Jackson, Green, and Lillard. And now T.J. McConnell will go back to work, and he'll replace Nembhard.
That's a big deal. Nembhard going out with those 3 fouls. Just want to make sure he doesn't get that 4th early on in this second half.
Lillard made the first 2. Now he's ready with the 3rd foul shot. And he buried all 3. 8 of 8 from the line. That's a big part of his 18 points. 82-72. Pacers lead by 10 midway through the 3rd. They've never trailed, and they've led by as many as 19.
Halliburton driving on Jackson down the left side, got into the lane, fed the corner. Shepherd faked the three, sends it outside, and Turner misfires on a three, but right at the rim, Halliburton grabs it and lays it home.
Very much like he did in the first half with the offensive rebound and putback.
He's got 10 points, 12 assists, and half a dozen rebounds. Indiana leads by 12. Lillard against McConnell this time. Left edge of the arc. There's that screen and roll with Lopez. This time they go the other way, and Connaughton misses a catch and shoot three. Perimeter right. Toppin starts the break with an outlet pass to McConnell. Now Halliburton drives to the trailing Toppin. On top to Turner. Back to Toppin. Fakes the three. Moves to his left. Takes the three and misses. Rebound down low to Green. 5:03 left in the third. Indiana by 12. Pacers have scored 30 points from outside the arc to just 12 for Milwaukee. Lopez on top, back to the goal. Gives it to Lillard, who bounces it once and misses a three. Left edge, it's Toppin there to grab the Indiana rebound. The Pacers are +6 on the glass. They lead by 12. Halliburton on the foul line. Sends it to Turner, 15-footer, right of the lane, negative. Rebound underneath Green. Milwaukee has the ball. 4.5 to go in the third. They're down by a dozen with Lillard handling. He comes across right of center. Now he'll accelerate, moving to the wing. He's in the lane. He's at the goal. He couldn't finish. Toppin rebounds, and here comes Halliburton. Halliburton to the top of the arc, into the lane. Turner, one more pass, and that's Shepherd airballing a three. Rebounded by McConnell, and he gave it to Turner, who was decked and will go to the line. That will also put the Pacers in the penalty for the final 4 minutes and 11 seconds of the third quarter. The air ball from the far corner sailed over the rim and landed right in McConnell's lap, and as always, McConnell knows what to do with it when he gets it.
Yeah, great job there. Opportunistic offensive rebound, and then all eyes are on him. He just drops it off to Turner. He's able to draw the foul.
Turner hits the first. Middleton back in for Milwaukee. Neesmith returns. Shepherd is out for the Pacers. So they'll play with Middleton, Connaughton, Lillard to the side, Jackson, Lopez, and Green. The best athletes don't just play the game, they change it when it comes to investing. Gamebridge is doing the same, putting you in control of your own financial future. Get started today at Gamebridge.io. Turner hits a pair. He missed his first foul shot tonight, has since made 5 in a row. That's part of his 22-point night here in Game 3. The Pacers are up 14. 4:05 left third quarter. Middleton, center of the floor. Lopez screens, peels away, takes the pass, bounces once, right in front, puts it in. Lopez has 14. Indiana by 12. Inside of 4 minutes to play in the third. Halliburton moving off a Turner screen. Left-hand drive, kick out to the left edge. They'll give McConnell the three, and they won't regret it as it barely brushed the front of the rim. Back the other way comes Connaughton. 3.5 to go third quarter. They're down 12. Perimeter right, Lopez, and now contact on top. Middleton hits the floor. Turner hits the floor, and the foul is on Miles Turner. This was off the ball at the top of the circle. It's Turner's second, and the team's fourth. 3.5 to go in the quarter. A 12-point lead. And Middleton will play it in from the side. Now they're going to review this. I didn't actually see the contact. Well, maybe they aren't. They're discussing it.
Well, Lopez is lobbying for this shot to count, but the foul was committed well before it left his hands.
David Guthrie goes over to the table to say something to Doc Rivers. Are they going to review it? So far, no indication. Doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think so. It looks like Turner and Middleton challenge each other to a game of Twister the way they hit the floor.
Is Twister still around?
I'm not sure. That's a great
Pat,
question.
you're a youngster. Is Twister still around? I know you play it at night, sometimes during the week.
That's a mental image. No, I believe it is still around. Yes, I've seen it, unless it's just old versions of the game that haven't gone away.
Yeah, remember? Right foot yellow.
Yeah.
Left hand blue.
That was such a bizarre game.
They've got it. Lopez has it. Right at the edge of the arc, gives it to Middleton. Middleton can't get around Turner. Shot clock to 9. He retreats to the right sideline. Yo-yoing with the bounce. A contested three. That's a beautiful shot. Turner right in his face.
Turner could not have played that any better. That's just a tough shot by Chris Middleton.
They're within 9. First time this quarter they've been inside of a double-figure deficit. Let's see if it changes. No. Neesmith missed a 3, but the Pacers are on the line. Weak side rebound as Neesmith fired that 3 out of the far corner. Was gobbled up by Toppin. He was fouled. The Pacers are in the penalty, and Toppin goes to the line.
It's a great job by Toppin there. He just pins Middleton under the basket. He's got significant advantage for the offensive rebound, and Middleton had no choice but to wrap him up.
Both teams good from the line. Very good, in fact. Milwaukee 20 of 21. Indiana 10 of 12. Toppin is on the line for the first time. A 77%er during the regular season, and he misses the first. The lead is down to 9. They got it down to 8 after it was 19. That was back in the second quarter. And now Siakam will return for the Pacers. And Turner will go to the side. He's got a good one going. 22 points and 7 rebounds. One more free throw for Toppin. Portis returns for Milwaukee. Lopez is out.
This is the lineup that we've seen. That the second unit here, especially in games 1 and games 2, has been problematic for the Bucks. That the Pacers put out on the floor. They have Toppin out there. It's this small lineup where he's playing effectively the 5.
And as he makes the second shot, that bench has outscored the Milwaukee substitutes 26-4. Milwaukee down 10 with the ball. Middleton driving, top of the circle. He bounced it off his own foot. It's taken by Neesmith, and he is fouled hard at the goal by Jackson. Jackson saying it was a clean block. The officials saw otherwise. Now let's see if there's any movement to review. It was a hard foul, certainly. Perhaps a flagrant. I don't think so in live action. Doesn't really look like they plan to review it either, does it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a timeout on the play. It's a good hard foul by Andre Jackson Jr.
2:56 left. The timeout comes with Indiana leading 87-77, and it's brought to you by Gainbridge, the official annuity partner of the Indiana Pacers. See how to grow your savings smartly over time at Gainbridge.io. Pacers are up 10, deep third on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. We believe that every sport should be epic. Every basket, every game, every point, every play. From the moments that are legendary to the ones that fly under the radar. Whether it's a three-pointer at the buzzer to tie the game or a player goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only, must be physically located in Indiana. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Here's a statistic that may alarm you. Every 9 minutes, another person is added to the National Transplant Waiting List in need of a life-saving organ. To help end the wait, the Pacers have partnered with Indiana Donor Network and Donate Life Indiana to encourage you to say yes to organ donation. That little heart on your driver's license means you could save up to 8 lives and heal 75 more. Sign up the next time you're at the BMV or anytime at DonateLifeIndiana.org.
Now you can call every shot when it comes to investing because Gainbridge's easy online platform puts you in control of your own financial future. Choose trusted products, invest on your own terms with as little as $1,000, and watch your savings grow over time with reliable returns. You make the choices, you make the calls. So no matter what, you're always in the lead. Get started today at Gainbridge.io. Gainbridge is an official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Game 3, the Pacers back in the NBA playoffs. You can join us for Game 4 on Sunday. You can get your tickets at Pacers.com/playoffs. Indiana leading by 10 last season. When Milwaukee won 58 games, they had the league's best road record, 26-15. This year, though, under 500, 18-23, and they have not had the lead for even a second in this game, although They've done a nice job getting back in after the Pacers had a tremendous start, leading by as many as 19 in the first quarter. Indiana by 10 as we check in with Pat.
Glass might not have been high on your list of areas to watch here in game number 3 or at any point in this series, but it's been a major difference maker here tonight. Let's start with Tyrese Halliburton, who has 4 offensive rebounds. That matches the most he's ever had in his career. And the Pacers have 7 points off of those 4 offensive rebounds. From a team perspective, the Pacers have 11 offensive rebounds and 25 points off of them. Think about that. That's about 2.3 points off of the offensive rebound. Indiana has been cashing them in, and it's been a big difference maker in a 10-point lead.
Naismith hits the first. He's made 43 straight foul shots dating back to the end of the regular season. 4 of 4 in this game. 1 of 8 from the floor. He's missed all 5 of his three-point shots, but he does have 5 rebounds. And he's always a presence defensively. And he finally missed a foul shot. He made the first, missed the second. It's an 11-point lead, his run of consecutive foul shots made, ending at 43. Milwaukee has it. Andre Jackson lobs it into traffic. It's secured by Portis, but he can't get the shot away, and he's forced to feed it back outside. Reposting left of the lane. He has the ball out to Middleton. Good, clean look, but he missed a 3. Rebound snagged by Toppin. Halliburton is running. Left edge of the arc, now moves to the center of the floor, gives it back to Toppin. Down low, Siakam, back to the goal against Middleton. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Siakam facing the basket, left wing to the top. Toppin lets one fly and put a 3 off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Naismith. Halliburton couldn't clear the 3. Now takes it back from Naismith. Drives it on Connaughton down the right side. Lays it out to Naismith. Shot clock at 3. Naismith with a step back 3. Front rim, no. Rebound, Portis. 2 minutes left in the third. Indiana by 11. Milwaukee has it, moving right to left. Middleton's center of the floor. On top, delivers right edge of the arc. Green bounces once, and his 20-footer is perfect. Green's first field goal. 88-79. Pacers by 9, and Halliburton moving to his right. Toppin sets a screen. He's called for an offensive foul. Just the 6th turnover. That's not a surprise. Milwaukee tied for last in the league in forcing turnovers. So they do not have a lot of opportunity to take advantage of the other team's mistakes. And on the other hand, they don't commit many turnovers either. They have just 8 in this game.
Yeah, in a large part, they just slowed the game down. Ball's in Lillard's and Antetokounmpo's hands quite a bit.
94 seconds left in the third. Connaughton working the bounce, perimeter right, takes it to the wing, down the right side, and there's a foul on McConnell. Trying to fight through a screen. That'll put Milwaukee in the penalty with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. That is McConnell's third.
He's trying to just battle over the top of this screen and runs through Chris Middleton. Looks like they're going to review this.
Well, it would have to be a challenge.
They're going to challenge it. Yeah.
Boy, I don't know about that. I think that's a waste of time.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Well, we'll see. I've been wrong so far this season. 13 points.
Personal foul called on McConnell is being challenged by Indiana.
David Guthrie rudely interrupting me there, as I was about to point out that I've been inaccurate in 13.7% of my observations are replay. Pat has been inaccurate 27.9% of the time, and you, my friend, as bright as you are, as well-versed on the sport, even the nuances of basketball, have been wrong 94.3% of the time.
That sounds a bit shy of my accuracy rate, actually.
Well,
a bit shy.
Well shy of your accuracy rate. That was right in front of you, Pat. How did it look in live action?
To me, it looks like Middleton kind of sticks his rear out as McConnell's trying to go around him. I think it probably should be an offensive foul, but whether it's obvious enough to merit an overturn, that I'm not sure. With this being late in the third quarter, it certainly is a gamble by Carlisle.
This break in the action brought to you by Connecticut, the official bottled water of the Indiana Pacers. Looks like they finished the review, and here is David Guthrie.
After replay review, the defender does not have the time or opportunity to change direction as the screener is illegal. The challenge will be successful. It will be an offensive foul. Indiana will get their timeout back.
If I may quote you, Eddie Gill, you said, "I think that's a waste of time."
One of us may have said that. I'm not sure who it was.
Well, we're a team, so we'll all take the hit. How about that?
I don't know about that. Pat Boylan was right on the money with his assessment.
He was. But in our defense, he's right down there. He could breathe on Middleton. We're way up here.
Yeah,
so he's got a better sight line than
my vision is failing me as these birthdays continue to pile up.
Well, how bad do you think mine is then?
you corrected. You were smart when it went and got some glasses.
90 seconds left in the third, so instead of Milwaukee shooting foul shots, Indiana will have the possession. Good challenge by Carlisle, and here comes Siakam. Across the timeline to the center of the floor. The Pacers try to get the lead back up to double figures. From the foul line, Siakam misses. It's rebounded by Connaughton. Pacers now shooting 47%. They've gone cold here in the third quarter. They're just 6 of 18. Way out on top, Middleton, center of the floor, just over a minute left in the third. Middleton to his right, on top to Green. Green to the left edge of the arc. Connaughton hooks it down low. Portis is posting, backing in on Siakam. Well played by Siakam, but Portis hit a tough fade from the baseline.
My goodness, was that tough.
They're within 7 now after trailing by 19, under a minute to play in the third. Siakam, left hand to the left edge. It's McConnell driving into traffic and then sending it to the top. Open man in the corner, Toppin, passed up the 3. Bullet pass to the perimeter, into the corner, Nembhard. Nice ball movement, and it got Neesmith a layup as he took it in from the foul line.
That's a great defensive possession by the Bucks, but the even better offensive possession by the Pacers, just sticking with it, able to result in a layup.
About 11 seconds separate game and shot clocks. Ball intercepted by Neesmith. Pass into the forecourt is re-intercepted by Connaughton. A quick exchange of turnovers, and now the shot clock is dark. Milwaukee with 13 seconds to take a look at the last shot. They trail by 9 as we move to the end of the third quarter. Down to 7. On the move with the left hand, Connaughton. He got to the wing. We're down to 3. On top to Middleton. Tough shot right in his face, Neesmith, and Middleton scores. The call on the floor is that he got it off. By rule, this will be reviewed, but it appeared obvious that he got the shot away. He is having a terrific game. One of the reasons they've cut it from 19 to 7 through 3. It's Indiana 90, Milwaukee 83. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Hey Pacers fans, KeyBank wants to meet you in the I Need New Pacers Gear moment. When you open a qualified checking account and meet certain requirements, you'll receive $500 to the Pacers team store so you can rep your favorite team all season long. Don't miss out. This special offer ends June 21st, 2024. To get started, visit key.com/Pacers or a KeyBank branch near you. Geographic restrictions may apply. The $500 will be provided as 2 $250 gift certificates. The entire amount per gift certificate must be spent all at once. Account early closure fees and other miscellaneous charges may apply. KeyBank, member FDIC, and is the official bank partner of your Indiana Pacers.
The NBA playoffs are here, and we all know playoff mode is a thing. Listen to the evidence. Playoff crowds are going wild. Playoff players are lighting up the court. Even your speakers are in playoff mode. Okay, we'll take it down a notch, but just a notch, because this is the turn it up to 11 NBA playoffs. Playoff mode is clearly a thing.
This is what you love about playoff basketball.
The NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel continue on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
What if healthcare worked for everyone? What if your health was measured by more than your vital signs? What if zucchini and kale were as accessible as burgers and fries? What if AI helped doctors to know what your body will do before you do? We aren't just asking these questions. With our health plans and services, we're taking steps to address them. Elevance Health, where health can go. Learn more at elevancehealth.com.
Attention Pacers fans, are you looking to find new career opportunities in Indiana? One Stop to Start can help you create a winning game plan. Get access to certifications, apprenticeships, one-on-one career navigation, and more by searching One Stop to Start on your web browser. What are you waiting for? The ball is in your court. The Pacers led by 17 after 1. The Bucks outscored Indiana by 5 in the second, by 5 in the third. The Indiana lead is 7 after 3, 90-83. Miles Turner leading the way for the Pacers. He's got 22 points and 7 rebounds. Tyrese Halliburton, 10 points and 12 assists. There's Chris Middleton, who was a game-time decision at one point, who's been the strongest Milwaukee Buck. He's got 24 points in 27 minutes. I'm Pat Boylan. Let's go back upstairs. The fourth quarter of game number 3. Mark Boyle and Eddie Gill.
This is as close as Milwaukee has been since falling behind by 19. They got it down to 7 in the second quarter, but the Pacers pushed it back up to 17, and now it's down to 7, and they have the ball to start the fourth. Nice work by them to stay in after a ferocious start by the Pacers.
Yeah, an absolute avalanche, an onslaught of offensive firepower from the Pacers to start this game. Defensively, they were solid, and thought that zone was troublesome for the Pacers in the second quarter to slow their offense down, and the Bucks were able to get to the free throw line and just sustain them to keep them in the game and keep them within striking distance.
McConnell steals the inbound, or nearly stole it, but in the end, Milwaukee has it, and the first possession of the fourth quarter will result in Portis driving left of the lane and hitting a short right hand. So close, but yet so far. McConnell got a hand on it, but couldn't retain control. It's a 5-point Indiana lead. Pacers first possession, fourth quarter. McConnell fouled by Jackson as he drives the ball to the right wing. That's 4 on Andre Jackson Jr. The fourth quarter starts with Jackson, A.J. Green, Damian Lillard, Bobby Portis Jr., and Chris Middleton. Against T.J. McConnell, Ben Shepherd, Obi Toppin, Pascal Siakam, and Aaron Nesmith. The Pacers in the yellow with the blue numerals, letters, and trim. The Bucks in the green with the white complementary color. A 5-point game, as close as they've been since the first quarter. Right side baseline, McConnell. Left-hand dribble, spins, fades. That's his shot.
Very tough shot there. Cut off twice before getting to his turnaround and pull up.
92-85. The teams exchange successful possessions to start the fourth quarter. Lillard has it left of center. McConnell is the defender, and a whistle off the ball. 48 seconds in. That'll be the first team foul of the fourth quarter. And it'll be charged to Aaron Nesmith, his third. Beverly checks back in for Milwaukee. Just 48 seconds into the fourth quarter. Jackson is out. Beverly with 11 points. All 5 starters for Milwaukee in double figures. 4 of the 5 starters for the Pacers are there. Nesmith the exception. He has 8. Lillard up top. Milwaukee down 7. First minute, fourth quarter. Lillard with a left hand. Played by Nesmith. Driving to the foul line. Kick to the top. Middleton fakes the 3. Drives it down the middle and finishes the play. 26 points for Middleton. Lead back down to 5 with 10:52 left in the fourth. Perimeter left, Nesmith. He'll bounce it a couple of times and then give it to Siakam, slightly right of center. Middleton watching as Siakam puts it on the floor, driving the lane. Off to the left sideline and out of the corner, a 3-ball back rim Toppin. Milwaukee can make it a 1-possession game as Lillard brings it ahead. They're down by 5 with 10.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Lillard backs up. He's on the logo at center court. Green over to screen. Lillard takes a dead-on 3 and hits it. 21 for Lillard. They're within 2. Timeout Indiana. 10:19 left in the fourth. The Pacers lead, which was 19, is down to 2 on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
You saw and heard what happened in the Pacers game, but what didn't you see? Everything that happens on the court is influenced by what's going on off it. And only Indy Star is going to give you that story. Only Indy Star has the Pacers covered every day from every angle. It's not just about the X's and O's. Indy Star will get you behind the scenes, whether it's a hidden reason for their success or something you might not want to hear about after a loss. But if you want to know what's happening with the Pacers, you can only get the full story from Indy Star.
Hey Pacers fans, KeyBank wants to meet you in the I Need New Pacers Gear moment. When you open a qualified checking account and meet certain requirements, you'll receive $500 to the Pacers team store so you can rep your favorite team all season long. Don't miss out. The special offer ends June 21st, 2024. To get started, visit key.com/Pacers or a KeyBank branch near you. Geographic restrictions may apply. The $500 will be provided as 2 $250 gift certificates. The entire amount per gift certificate must be spent all at once. Account early closure fees and other miscellaneous charges may apply. KeyBank, member FDIC, and is the official bank partner of your Indiana Pacers.
You know Unleaded 88 is engine smart and earth kind, but what does that mean really? Engine smart because Unleaded 88 burns cooler and cleaner with higher octane for superior performance at a great price. Earth kind because Unleaded 88 reduces toxic compounds in your fuel and burns more completely, reducing harmful emissions. That's good for our environment and our health. Engine smart, earth kind. 4 simple words to remember when you fill up. Choose Unleaded 88.
Be part of something bigger with a career at Nucor. When you join our organization, you become part of a team that makes an impact on people's lives, communities, and the environment. Join us to forge deep bonds with teammates, get the freedom to activate your ideas, and gain the stability to build a lifelong career. Learn more at nucor.com/careers. That's nucor.com/careers. Come be a part of something bigger at Nucor. Nucor is an equal opportunity employer.
10:19 left in the fourth. Milwaukee has cut it to 2. They've never led, and they trailed by as many as 19 early in the game. Coming up on May the 16th, 25th anniversary opening night for the Indiana Fever, presented by Bank of America. Fever and the New York Liberty at 7 o'clock on this floor. You can get tickets at feverbasketball.com/tickets. 10:19 left in what is shaping up as a very interesting fourth quarter. We go down to Pat Boylan.
Well, perhaps easy to forget with the final score and the way the Pacers closed out game number 2 that they were in a very similar situation to the one they were in right now. Game 2 Tuesday night in Milwaukee. The Pacers had a 9-point lead early fourth quarter. The Bucks in the first 2 minutes cut the deficit down to 4. Indiana then responded with a 23-4 run. The Pacers start this quarter up 7. In the first 2 minutes, the Bucks cut the deficit down to 2. Do the Pacers have a response in them tonight?
In that game, it was 92-88 when that run occurred. It's 92-90 here. We talked about this in game 2, that Milwaukee fourth quarter was almost unfathomable from a team with their experience. I would not expect that to happen again today.
No, not at all. And I think it's a very different dynamic. They've leaned heavily on Damian Lillard in those first 2 games, and he ran out of gas in that second half, in particular in that fourth quarter. This particular game, they went to Chris Middleton early and often. He's got a nice game going. Got to believe that Damian Lillard is a lot more fresh right now than he has been in the previous 2 games.
4 of the 5 starters back on the floor for the Pacers. Toppin is in Siakam's spot. Indiana in yellow, left to right, and Beverly overly aggressive out near the timeline, trying to pick Halliburton's pocket. Instead picks up his second foul. Second team foul. The Pacers have committed 1. The ball will come in near sideline. Offensive side of the timeline, up top, Toppin. Toppin gives it back to Halliburton. The Pacers lead by 2, and there's another foul on Beverly. Beverly trying to be disruptive, instead picks up 2 fouls in a matter of seconds, and now they have 3 team fouls already here in the fourth quarter.
He's got a problem right now. He's going to have these fouls pile up.
Pacers with it. Toppin has it. On top, Halliburton, 7 to shoot. He's way out left edge against Connaughton. Down to 4 to shoot. He drives. He's left of the lane. He missed a right-hand floater. Rebound Portis. Milwaukee down 2. They can tie or take the lead. Lillard, perimeter right. Center of the floor. He is trying for the lead, and they've got it. Lillard with his 4th 3 of the game. They are on a 10-2 run, bridging the third and fourth quarters. They have their first lead at 93-92 as Siakam gets set to check back in. Nembhard misses, but a whistle blows 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. And now a great opportunity for the Pacers as Green picks up his second. The Pacers, after this, are in the penalty for the rest of the fourth quarter.
And you would hope that they're able to take advantage of that, as you referenced earlier in the game. A lot of 3-point shots, but you get in the penalty, you got to attack the basket.
Nembhard has it. Starting 5 back on the floor as Turner replaces Toppin. Halliburton, 1 bounce to the corner. Nesmith with 5 to shoot, drives it to the foul line, lobs it to the top. Turner will have to hurry. He beat the clock, but his 3 falls off the front of the rim. Beverly rebounds and then falls down, and he lost the ball. He fell down after grabbing the rebound. I'm not sure if he hit the baseline or traveled, but he turned it over.
I think they called him out of bounds, but what he's challenging is the contact between he and Nesmith going for that rebound. initiating the fall.
Full shot clock for the Pacers. They're down 1, the first time they've trailed in the game. Top of the circle, Siakam. Left hand against Connaughton. Tough contested shot, and he missed it. Pacers have gone ice cold in the second half. They're down 1 as Milwaukee brings the ball in the second half. Indiana is really struggling from the floor, and their 19-point lead has entirely dissolved. Lillard gives it up, perimeter right, top and back to Lillard. He's got a pair of threes already here in the fourth quarter. 4 seconds to shoot. Here comes another one, and he missed it badly. The rebound picked up by Portis. It hit the glass, not the rim. It bounced in the lane, and only Portis was aggressive enough to go get it. They lead 95-92. Pacers in a real tough stretch here with Siakam working perimeter right. On top, Halliburton. Working, looking. Top of the circle, Siakam, 6 to shoot. Beverly defends, out to Halliburton. Here comes a 3. It's off the back of the rim. Portis with a one-handed rebound. Milwaukee has now out-rebounded the Pacers after being out-rebounded the entire first 3 quarters. 95-92. They are on a roll, and they're threatening to add to their lead with Lillard working right baseline. Out to Portis, a 3-ball misfire. Rebound on one hop, Nembhard. Milwaukee by 3. Long pass into the lane. Siakam has it, and he'll have to earn his points from the line as they ambushed him at the rim. And Indiana down 3 with Siakam going to the line. The Pacers in the second half have gone 8 of 25 from the floor. That's under 33%. After shooting better than 50% in the first half. Are the Bucks defending more aggressively, or are the Pacers just missing good shots?
I think a combination of the two. I think the Bucks have stepped up their sense of urgency and playing a lot more physical. They've been able to slow the Pacers down and put the Pacers in the half-court sets versus in transition, what we saw in the first half, or specifically that first quarter.
Siakam hits the first. 95-93 for Milwaukee. They make changes, so it's Middleton and Portis. Lopez back on. Beverly and Lillard, their starters are in the game, and so are Indiana's. It's a 2-point Milwaukee lead, and it's a 1-point Milwaukee lead as Siakam knocks down a pair of foul shots. They'll bring it ahead. Beverly will handle it. He comes across the timeline through the logo at center court. Halliburton is on it. Now handoff to Lillard. Lillard moves the right hand to the right edge, steps back, lets a 3 go, negative, off the front of the rim. Turner in front of Lopez rebounds. 7.5 to go. Now the Pacers look to regain the lead. Halliburton on the move down the left side in the lane. Handoff down low. Siakam lays it in.
Siakam, a beautiful job of cutting back door. Defense is ball watching, forcing the timeout here.
That was Halliburton's 13th assist. The Pacers are back on top. Timeout Milwaukee. And speaking of assists, every time the Pacers collect one tonight, it's a $5 donation to the Pacers Foundation from KeyBank. In this game, Indiana has 27 assists on 36 field goals. 7:22 left in the fourth. Game 3, Indiana 96, Milwaukee 95. You're listening to Pacers playoff basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Pick 2 classic roast beef, classic crispy chicken, or 4-piece mozzarella sticks for just $6 at Arby's. Lots to consider. Do you double down on handhelds? Go half-seas with a sandwich and sticks? Full-throttle mozzarella? There really is an endless amount of exactly 6 combinations to choose from with Arby's 2 for $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
At participating Arby's for a limited time. The best athletes don't just play the game, they change it. When it comes to investing, Gainbridge is doing the same. Their online platform does things differently by putting you in control, so you can invest on your own terms and grow your savings over time. It's a better way to invest, because it's investing your way. Get started today with as little as $1,000 at Gainbridge.io. Gainbridge is an official partner of the Indiana Pacers.
Experience the Midwest's newest fine dining destination, Commission Row. Our menu includes the best locally sourced steaks, chops, seafood, and raw bar offerings. Created by Pacers Sports and Entertainment in partnership with Cunningham Restaurant Group, Commission Row is located right next to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Whether for lunch or dinner on the main level or drinks and mells, our speakeasy bar. Make Commission Row a part of your next game night. Learn more or make a reservation at commissionrow.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
22 left in the fourth quarter. Game 3. Pascal Siakam with 4 straight points. And the Pacers have moved in front 96-95. This key stretch of the game, a presentation of Key Bank. With Eddie Gill, I'm Mark Boyle. We're high above courtside here at the world's greatest basketball arena. It has turned into a very entertaining, interesting game after the Pacers had dominated early. Let's go courtside to Pat Boylan.
Moments ago, Eddie talking about the fatigue level and where that is for Damian Lillard. Well, in the first 2 games, he averaged 31 points in the first half, just 4 in the second half. And Doc Rivers admitted pregame, what was he seeing? He said he's seeing exhaustion, and they've got to do a better job of getting him to be in a good position in the second half. Well, not a big first half. In fact, he struggled, just 2 of 10 from the floor, Lillard, but he's got 15 points here in the second half, and he's helped bring Milwaukee back to, at one point, a 3-point lead.
And he has knocked down 16 3-point field goals in just under 3 games in this series. He's out there, as are the rest of Milwaukee's starters. The Pacers playing it the same way. With 7:22 to go, Indiana by 1. Milwaukee has the ball. They come right to left. They're in green. The Pacers are in yellow. Lillard will handle. He'll bring it up against Nembhard. Right side of the floor, across the timeline, left hand edging toward the middle. Across the logo, right to left to the foul line. Portis, open man, Lopez near corner, but he missed a wide open 3. Offensive rebound, Middleton, and he put it back from right in front. 28 points for Middleton. Milwaukee regains the lead with 6:56 to play in the fourth quarter. Nembhard to the top of the circle, bouncing to Siakam. He was about 20 feet out, right side against Portis. Takes Portis to the dotted half, leads in, banked it up too hard. Rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee with the ball and a 1-point lead. They trailed by 19, their biggest lead 3. They didn't lead at all until here in the fourth quarter. Lillard has it, left of the logo at center court. 10 seconds to shoot. Left edge, Beverly. He'll bounce it once, and now he'll attack. Right hand in the lane, in traffic. A very difficult fade. It falls off the front of the rim, and Lopez pokes it out of bounds.
Pacers gets the ball in bounds in time before the bench gets a chance to consider whether they want to review that or not.
1-point Milwaukee lead. Siakam explores the right side. On the foul line now, backing in. Portis holds him off. Loose ball, left side, scooped up Halliburton. 8 seconds to shoot. Back to Siakam, returns it to Halliburton. He fakes the 3, 4 to shoot. He lets it fly and hits a dead-on 3 from up top.
That's a huge shot. He turned down the first one, able to get to his step back and knocks that one down from straight away.
99-97 Indiana, 5:47 to play. Lillard with it on the drive. Penetrates left side, left hand scoop too hard, and that's the late whistle. Turner had already swallowed the rebound, and they're going to put Lillard on the line twice.
They will take a look at this one here.
Pacers still have a challenge. Remember, they used one earlier and succeeded. That gives them another one.
No, I don't think you challenge that one.
No.
Yeah, okay, they hit past him now. There's multiple phases of contact there in that play.
Lillard, as usual, deadly from the line. In this case, 8 of 8. They're down by 2 with 5:41 to play. He hits the first. 25 points. The 9 of 9 from the line in this game. Leaves him 24 of 25 in the series. That's 96%. He's at 92% or was during the regular season. And now he's got a chance to tie it with 5:41 left. He's got 25. Middleton has 28. The Pacers with a more balanced attack. Turner is their top man with 22. And Lillard knocks down the foul shots. Milwaukee's had a splendid night from the line. They have made all but one of their 23 foul shots. The game is tied at 99 with 5.5 to play in the fourth. Halliburton driving left side, picks up the bounce. On top to Turner. Turner holds it, shovels it. Nembhard has it, drives down the right side. Back to Turner. Here it comes, and it's off the back of the rim. Long offensive rebound to Halliburton. Backs it up to the timeline with 5:19 to play. Now on the drive to the foul line in the lane. The right-hand push gives the Pacers the lead.
That is 5 offensive rebounds for Tyrese Halliburton. Done bigger than that one there.
On the night, 15 points, 13 assists, and 7 total rebounds. Indiana by 2, 5 minutes to play. Lillard leans in, left side. He's on the line, shooting 2. Boy, this guy just has a knack of getting to the line.
And these are type of ball games where it's even more important. And I don't think you challenge this one either. The stop and go there got Nembhard up and out of his position, contact, and Lillard's at the line again.
So he's got a chance to tie it. He's made all 10 of his foul shots. And now all 11. That's a big part of his 27-point night. Indiana by 1, 4:59 left in the fourth quarter. One more for Damian Lillard in his first year with the Bucks after a very successful run over a decade in Portland. He made the foul shots. It's tied again, this time at 101. Down to 4 minutes and 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton will bring it ahead against Beverly. Nembhard screens. Out to switch is Lillard. Halliburton versus Lillard. Halliburton driving, looking for a 3. Now drives the lane, lost the ball. Reaching in from the blind side was Beverly, and that's a costly turnover. Milwaukee with a chance to go back in front. Middleton got into the lane, sets up Portis in the near corner, and Milwaukee leads by 3. That's the second wide open 3 they've gotten out of that near corner. Lopez missed the earlier opportunity, but Portis didn't miss this one. They matched their largest lead. It's 104 to 101. On the foul line, Nembhard sends it up top with 4:15 to go. Shot clock to 9. Lillard drives, open man, near corner, and Miles ties the game.
Beautiful play there by Tyrese Halliburton. Draws the double team. Turner all alone in that corner. He's got a nice game going.
Game tied at 104. Milwaukee takes a timeout with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Both teams in this fourth quarter, and this is one of the things you can talk about when you're seeing how the playoffs are different than the regular season. Both of these teams have gone exclusively with their starting lineups the entire fourth quarter.
Oh, there's no question about it. This is what you talk about when those rotations and those minutes get tightened to some degree. Oftentimes you'll see 8-man rotation for the most part, and that's what you've been able to see here at this point. And I don't foresee anything changing with this lineup, barring any fouls or injuries.
104 aside. That's Eddie Gill. I'm Mark Boyle. Here's Pat Boylan.
You always have to be careful with what you take from the regular season and translate it over to the playoffs. The Bucks, though, were a good team in the clutch this year. They were the 9th best team. They were 6 games over 500. Pacers right around league average at 18 and 19. A big reason for that, obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he is not here. But another huge reason, clearly, Damian Lillard. He is and has been big here in the fourth quarter.
And only a fool would suggest they're better off without Antetokounmpo. But it is worth noting that if he is in the game, he's a very poor foul shooter, which can be a problem down the stretch.
I totally agree. And the other guy that is definitely worth mentioning, and he's had a huge game here tonight, is Chris Middleton. He does not have that deficiency from the free throw line, so he's another one who can draw fouls and also just go get a basket.
Game tied at 104. 4 minutes and change left as Beverly comes across. Working to his left, still outside the arc, centers it to Portis. He in turn hands it to Middleton, who's been very dangerous today. Middleton drives, fades, right side. Well played by Nesmith. It doesn't matter, he banked it in.
My goodness. just talked that one up in terms of his shot-making ability. Neesmith could not have played better defense.
He has 30 points. He did not have a single 30-point game during the regular season. A 2-point Milwaukee lead. Halliburton drives, hooks it to the wide-open Turner. That's assist number 15, and Turner ties it with a dunk.
That's a beautiful pass. Chris Middleton was doubled over on the weak side, unable to recover.
106 apiece. Milwaukee now will try to retake the lead. Beverly, perimeter left. On top to Portis. Portis bounces once, gives it to Middleton. Middleton has been terrific in this one. Neesmith all over him. What a battle these two have had. This time Middleton dips in, and his shot falls off the back of the rim. It's rebounded by Turner. The Pacers are on the move with a chance to move in front, down to 2:58 left in the fourth. Halliburton on the logo. Off the high middle screen. Lets it fly, and his three hits the front of the rim, rebounded by Portis. Up an air ball as they converge on him, and the Pacers run the other way. Halliburton to Neesmith, stripped out of his hands. Picked up, though, by Halliburton with 2:23 to go. Halliburton way out near the logo. Top of the circle, Siakam. He's going to go and use his size on Beverly, but he missed a jumper left side. Portis rebounds, 2:12 left. Game tied at 106. Across the timeline is Lillard. Once again, that's Nembhard's responsibility. Lillard working the arc. Middleton up to screen. Another three-shot foul or not? A foul, yes, but before the three was released. So it'll be a sideline inbound. The next one will put Milwaukee in the penalty. The Pacers had the Bucks with 4 fouls early in the quarter, but they've only gone to the line twice here in the fourth.
Just haven't been able to capitalize to reference it at that time. You got to attack when you have your team in that type of position.
Under 2 minutes left. Lillard for three, left side, negative. Rebound on the floor. Siakam has it. Down to 1:50 to go. Indiana looking for the lead. Halliburton left side, circles out with a right hand. Portis is on it. Beverly shows a double team. Now Portis peels away. Beverly takes Halliburton. Halliburton still bouncing way up top. 8 seconds to shoot. Nembhard wide open, but he missed a 3-ball. Rebound in the corner. Middleton beat Turner to it, but he lost it on the sideline.
Yeah, that's great pursuit by Miles Turner. He doesn't beat him with the foot race to the basketball, the loose one. But he does a great job of just hounding him, forcing him out of bounds.
106 apiece. Indiana will take a timeout. 90 seconds to play in a tie game here in the pivotal game 3. Let's take 10 seconds. Network station identification. You're listening to Pacers basketball on the Elevance Health Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Tie game, 90 seconds left, fourth quarter. Pacers have the ball and a chance to go in front. The Pacers, as we have discussed many times this season, have one of the most versatile benches in the NBA, thanks to contributions from players like tonight's Indiana Soybean Alliance Versatile Player of the Game off of that bench. Seems to me like a no-brainer. It's got to be Toppin, right?
I would agree.
Pat?
I would also agree.
So Obadiah Toppin is our Indiana Soybean Alliance Versatile Player of the Game. The folks at Indiana Soybean Alliance want to remind fans that soybeans are the versatile crop of Indiana, providing Hoosiers with food, fuel, and fiber every day. Full shot clock, 90 seconds left, tie game. Both teams are shooting the penalty. Milwaukee has 2 timeouts left, Indiana 1. And the ball will come in forecourt over on the far side. Step one, I would assume, is to get the ball in Halliburton's hands, Eddie, and see what he can do with it.
I would definitely agree. Look to see what type of matchups she can take advantage of. One thing that the Pacers have not done, which I think they still have an opportunity to do, whether it's tonight or moving forward in this series, is put Pascal Siakam in the post and let him do some work there.
90 seconds left, it's in. Siakam has it. He'll work the dribble to the left edge, down the side of the lane and into the corner. Turner works it back outside. 1:23 to go. Siakam has it, center of the floor. Driving on Portis down the left side to the corner. Turner fakes the three, drives the lane, and he lost the ball. Last touched by Milwaukee as it sails out on the baseline with 7 to shoot. 74 seconds left. Near side forecourt, baseline inbound. Nembhard will send it in to the top. Turner has it, and now it's Nesmith with only 5 to shoot. He drives on Middleton. Middleton plays him well. Nesmith fires it off the back of the rim. Siakam with the offensive rebound. The Pacers get another look with a minute to go. Great rebound by Siakam. The shot clock to 7 and a foul called. Nembhard will go to the line with a chance to give the Pacers the lead as Beverly picks up his 4th. That was a crucial offensive rebound by Siakam.
It wasn't ever. It looked like everyone just froze for a split second except for Siakam. He's able to out-battle Portis for that rebound. And great job by Nembhard of attacking here. He misses this first free throw, though.
An 80%er during the season. That was his first attempt in this game. He can still give the Pacers the lead with this second foul shot. 106 aside. The fourth quarter has been fiercely contested. And now the Pacers are back in front by 1. Timeouts remaining. Milwaukee 2, Indiana 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard walks it up the left side. He is known for his late game exploits. He's got it off a Middleton screen. Nesmith switches out. Lillard on the drive. He's looking to get the foul, and he missed the shot from the top of the circle. No whistle. Indiana gets the ball. He was clearly looking to get to the line there.
He was trying to get one there.
Pacers have a chance for a 2-for-1 here.
Looks like they're going to pass on it.
27 seconds to play. They lead by 1. Halliburton with a 3-ball negative back rim. Offensive rebound. Put back. And the foul. Employee number 43, Pascal Siakam, comes through with his usual aplomb as he lays it in while drawing the contact. The lead is 3.
What a play here. We're going to get a review here. I don't think that's going to help him out.
Well, if you're Milwaukee, you may as well.
Yeah, you have to do it in this instance here. But
blocking foul, Milwaukee has called timeout with challenge.
Yeah, Lillard is sliding, but to your point, at this stage in the game, this could be a game-clinching play. And Siakam may have an opportunity to get to the free throw line and give the Pacers a 4-point advantage, but I don't think Lillard's there.
Siakam is just 10 of 17 from the line in this series. And this foul shot is for a 2-possession lead. They're still reviewing it.
As I look back at it,
well, the basket will count regardless.
Will it?
Unless they call an offensive foul.
Correct.
I thought he was moving, but
I think so too. But
boy, this is a huge call.
Yes, I don't know.
Here comes David Guthrie. He didn't take a long time.
After replay review, Lillard does not establish legal guarding position prior to the start of the open shooting motion. The challenge is unsuccessful. Milwaukee will charge the timeout, and they're out of challenges for the night. Play will resume with 2 free throws.
So that leaves each team with 1 timeout. Siakam will have a chance to give the Pacers a 2-possession lead. It's 109-106. And with this much time remaining, a 2-possession lead is significant. So this is a very important foul shot.
There's no question about it. And be interesting to see what the Bucks elect to do, whether make or miss. If they just try to get out and transition to get something quick, or do they call a timeout?
They've only got 1 left. Big foul shot for Siakam. 17 points, 9 rebounds. And this is for a 2-possession lead. Shot clock is dark. The Pacers let a 19-point lead get away. Rallied from a 3-point deficit. They now lead by 3. And here's the most important foul shot of the night. He missed it. The rebound, Middleton. Middleton brings it up the right side. 17 seconds to play. Into the forecourt with the left hand. Siakam is all over it. He drives. He's looking for the quick 2, and he got it. Banging it in off the right-hand glass. 32 points for Middleton. Inbound to Nembhard, and they almost forced a turnover, but in the end, it is Beverly fouling Nesmith with 6 and 9/10 seconds to play, his 5th. And Nesmith, who earlier had a run of 43 straight foul shots made, ended, will go to the line to try to start a new streak, but far more important than that, to give the Pacers a 3-point lead with 6 and 9/10 seconds to play. Why are we booing?
Patrick Beverly is being Patrick Beverly. And Damian Lillard came up lame on that. Andre Jackson Jr. is going to check into the game for him.
Big foul shots. It's a 1-point game. At this stage, 3 looks a lot better than 1, does it not? And it's 2 as he hits the first.
Yeah.
Now Milwaukee will certainly use their last time out to advance it. Wouldn't you think?
Yes, I would say so for sure. But I'm very interested to see what happened with Lillard there, because he had to check out of the game, and something's not right over there.
Now that could play a role going forward even beyond this game. That remains to be seen. Here's the second foul shot. Made them both. So Milwaukee will now call a timeout and try, if they can, to force an overtime. They're down by 3 with 6 and 9/10 seconds to play. And ordinarily we would use this time to determine our Kroger performance of the game, but this game could be headed to overtime, so we'll hold off on that. Boy, what a spirited fourth quarter this has been, with the Bucks doing a really impressive job scrambling back after a poor start. They were down by 19. They got their act together, and they slowly but surely got back in, eventually taking a 3-point lead in the fourth quarter. But the Pacers are closing with authority. They need one more stop, Eddie.
Yeah, quarters 2 through 4, the Bucks have really been able to, as you referenced, slowly but surely take control of this game, whittle that lead down, and take a lead of their own. But nice charge here late for the Pacers to assume this lead. But
now, one thing worth considering, because this is not uncommon in the NBA, some teams will foul and put you on the line so you can't get 3, but that's a real risky strategy, and I don't really have any way of quantifying this, but it seems to me that as the years go by, we're seeing less and less of that.
Yeah, and to your point, the guy who we've seen him draw a couple of them just in today's game is Damian Lillard. Although he's hobbled again, he's limping out back out on the floor. He doesn't need any assistance in drawing fouls at the three-point line.
Ball will come in near side forecourt. Beverly will play it in. Both teams have their starters in the game. Indiana by 3, Milwaukee trying to force an overtime. Halliburton will challenge the Beverly inbound. David Guthrie gives the ball to Patrick Beverly, and here we go. Beverly looking to get it in. He lobs it to the top. Lopez has it. Middleton with it. 4 seconds to go. Middleton unloads and hits a 3 from the right side near the hash mark. The good news is that the Pacers have 1 4/10 seconds to get off one last shot. They call a timeout. Middleton has done everything in this game. His previous season high, 27. He's got 35 in this game, and that, Eddie Gill, was not an easy shot.
No, it was not. He's got Miles Turner chasing him out there all over him, and he's able to free up just one bounce past Turner to get that space and get the 3 to go. And to your point, you referenced it. Do you foul or don't you? They elected to just play straight-up defense there, try to get a stop, and to his credit, he knocks down a 3-point shot from the hash mark.
That was reasonably well defended, and it was certainly a difficult shot.
Oh, yeah, there's no question about it. I mean, I'm actually a proponent of defending it. I understand the tactic and the strategy behind fouling. I'm not saying it's wrong, but in terms of just guarding it, that's what the Pacers did there. They did a nice job of it. The guy hits a big shot.
All right, 1 4/10 with which to avoid overtime and win game 3. No substitutions. The teams have played with starters the entire fourth quarter. Nembhard will play it in, far side hash mark forecourt. Let's see if the Bucks elect to challenge it, or rather play the 4 on the floor with 5 defenders. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Halliburton is in the backcourt. Everybody else is in the forecourt, and now Lopez will challenge the inbound.
Yeah, they're going to put Brook Lopez on the ball. Oftentimes you see some sort of lob play here at the rim. Now they're switching it up.
Beverly will challenge the inbound. That's odd. Usually you want a larger defender there.
Yeah, Beverly may as well not be there. Although it's Nembhard there, so size isn't different. Well, they start moving before the ball was.
Ball in. Siakam for 3, and he missed it. We go to overtime. You got a turnaround three about 35 feet out left side. We go to overtime. Neither team did a lot of overtime work during the season. The Pacers lost their only overtime game. The Bucks played 4 and went 2-2. And as we get set to start the overtime, let's go courtside to Pat Boylan.
Well, it'll be interesting, Mark, to see how the Pacers regroup here. It was clearly a very dejected group right after Middleton hits that shot and Siakam misses on the other end. The Pacers, who just had that brilliant offensive first quarter, really have struggled offensively since, shooting below 40% since that first quarter offensively. So can Indiana regroup mentally? Can they find any sort of the form of offense that they had in the first quarter? Significant questions come up as the Pacers have been in that situation a couple times this year. They've chosen to foul. It worked out once, it didn't once, and they choose not to there, and Middleton makes them pay.
Pacers led by 19 in the first half. They led by 17 at the quarter, 12 at the half, 7 after 3, and we go to overtime tied at 111. Is there such a thing as momentum or a mental advantage going to an overtime as far as this one is concerned, with the Bucks having snatched an opportunity to move in front 2-1 after it appeared as though they were in deep trouble at the end of the fourth quarter?
Yeah, there's very much a thing called momentum. But having said that, if you have the right disposition, not getting too high and not getting too low during the course of a game, understanding what runs are about, you can battle back in these moments and assume control of the game again. I'd like to go back to that last possession, though. Before the official handed the ball to Andrew Nembhard as he's going to initiate the offense, the Pacers got into their action, into their screening action before he got the ball, so they were unable to manufacture a clean look there. That's significantly important when you're thinking about executing the baseline, sideline out of bounds, especially with the game on the line.
Speaking with the game on the line, Pat referenced the poor shooting since the end of the first quarter. In the fourth quarter, when the Pacers started the quarter leading by 7, they had hit just 7 of their 21 shots. And now we go to overtime. In the Pacers' case, for just the second time this season. Well, if you're a neutral observer, this is a blast. If you have a vested interest in the outcome, it is really rather stressful.
There's no question about it. I really think about, observing the crowd here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. They've been phenomenal. Really the last 5 minutes of the game or so, there's not a person seated. And as we start this overtime, they're up on their feet again.
Overtime starts with a jump ball. Both teams continue to use their starters. Turner and Lopez will jump. The Pacers, as they did in the second half, move the ball left to right in overtime. They are in the yellow, blue and white numerals, letters, and trim. Milwaukee wins the tip. They attack in green with white numerals, letters, and trim. Portis has the ball left edge against Siakam. Bounce to the top of the arc. Lopez relays perimeter right. Beverly has it. Back to Lopez, who goes left edge. Play is outside the arc with 9 to shoot. Portis lobs it to Middleton. He's been devastatingly effective. 4 to shoot, top of the circle. Nesmith on him, contests the shot. Middleton missed. Rebounded by Indiana's Siakam. They come up with an empty possession. The Pacers with their first look in overtime. Siakam thought about a 3. Now drives the lane, runs into Lopez, bounces it out to Turner. He gives it back to Halliburton. Pick and pop, 18-footer, right side Turner. Negative. Neither team scores with its first possession. 4:15 left in overtime. Middleton comes across for Milwaukee. Left hand driving down the left side, hops into the lane and scores again.
Look to see a lot of Middleton here for 2 reasons. One, he's got an unbelievable game going. B, Lillard looks still hobbled out there.
He's got 37 points. They score first, and they lead by 2 here in overtime. Turner's open on top. He drives it on Lopez. He gets to the goal, and he banged it in with Lopez reaching that right arm high into the sky, trying for the block.
And Beverly there looking to draw the charge. He does a great job of avoiding that and finishing the play.
That was not an easy shot. Turner converted. He's got 29. We're tied at 113. 3.5 to go in overtime. Middleton with it, left of center against Nesmith. High screen Lopez. Middleton drives back to Lopez. Thought about a 3, faked it. That got him around Turner, but he missed the shot in the lane, and the rebound to Halliburton. Pacers look for their first lead of the overtime. 3:15 to play. Halliburton left sideline. Middleton is on it. Halliburton backs it up. Walking toward the logo. Now off the Turner screen. Turner resets the screen. Halliburton drives, pick and pop. Turner bluffs a three, down to 5 to shoot. They'll have to hurry. Halliburton to the corner. Did he beat the shot clock? He did, but Nesmith missed the three, and the ball is out of bounds off of Halliburton, who is extraordinarily animated and asking the Pacer bench to use a challenge.
Well, lucky for him, the official on the sideline is already coming over to correct it.
So no challenge needed. The Pacers will get the ball. Boy, I thought for sure that was one pass too many, but Nesmith did get the three off out of that far corner.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I would have much rather see Turner shoot that one he had at the top of the key.
Ball comes in near baseline, 14 to shoot, game tied, 2:54 left in overtime. Game 3, the winner goes up 2-1. Siakam against Portis, left of center outside the arc. 6 to shoot. Siakam to the foul line, left wing, a three on the way, and Halliburton left it short. Back tapped and controlled by Indiana. Great work by Nesmith. 2:36 left in the overtime. Halliburton way out left edge. Off the Siakam screen, pick and pop to the top. Siakam will drive it, 3 to shoot. He'll have to hurry. He almost lost it. He got it off and missed, just beating the shot clock. One-handed offensive rebound, Nembhard. 10 to shoot, another look at it. Halliburton working the right sideline. Portis has it. Down to 6 to shoot. Here comes a double team. Halliburton is going to have to take a shot from the baseline, and he beat the shot clock. Another offensive rebound, Nembhard. He'll send it back outside. Nesmith to Nembhard. In the corner, a collision and a blocking foul on Middleton. And if you're giving grades A through F on that series of events, we give Andrew Nembhard an A++.
There is no question about it, and you give the entire Bucks defense F triple minus.
Non-shooting.
A disastrous defensive possession so far.
The next one will put the Pacers in the penalty. We're tied at 113, 2:01 left in overtime. Turner has the inbound, gives it to Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Left edge against Middleton, driving it with the right hand. He got to the hoop, into the corner, and up to the top. Faking the three, Halliburton. Bouncing once and missing the three. Rebound in the corner, run down by Nesmith as Lillard fell down when he was about to grab it. Halliburton missed a three from dead on, and Milwaukee finally gets the rebound out onto the open floor, and Turner fouls Middleton. Middleton had leaked out, and Turner had to foul to prevent the dunk. That is his third. Boy,
that is the most, well, maybe not the most, but that is a wild sequence that I don't know that I've seen before. I don't know how many offensive rebounds, at least 4 in that one possession. And the next thing you know, Chris Middleton is leaks out for what would have been an uncontested dunk.
Middleton, who had not scored more than 27 points in a game this season, has 37 in this game. And now he's on the line with a chance to give Milwaukee the lead. He's 4 of 4 on the night and is a good foul shooter, north of 80% on the season. The first of 2 with 95 seconds to play gives the Bucks the lead. Middleton scored a total of 38 points in the first 2 games. He's got 38 in this game.
Talked about it to start this game, and even in the first quarter, while they struggled to some degree offensively and the Pacers really had it going, Bucks were far more intentional about getting him involved.
91 seconds left. They're up 2 as he made them both. Nembhard driving. He fumbled the ball. Did he lose it out of bounds? He did, but it was last touched by Beverly. Now Beverly wants to challenge, but they don't have one. Ball will come in baseline, 15 to shoot, 87 seconds to play. Pacers down by 2. They've shot the ball poorly since the end of the first quarter when they were remarkably effective. Now Siakam with it, edge of the arc to the foul line, further out Nembhard, 7 to shoot. Back to Siakam, here comes a three, it's off the back of the rim, and a loose ball foul in the lane. Nembhard will go to the line.
Andrew Nembhard has...
Middleton has 5 fouls.
He is really just...
And I stand corrected. I'm sorry, Eddie. I thought that put them in the penalty, but no, it's a sideline inbound.
Sideline, yeah. But Andrew Nembhard again, just giving the Pacers life with these offensive rebounds.
74 seconds to play. Nembhard got it in, took it back. Right edge of the arc. Middleton defends. Nembhard drives. Can't penetrate. Hands to Turner. Back to Nembhard. 7 to shoot. Nembhard drives to his left, pulls up left of the lane, and swishes the jump shot.
That's great patience and composure on the pull-up over Brook Lopez.
Game tied, a minute to play in the overtime. Across the timeline, Beverly working the left sideline with a right hand. Off the Middleton screen. Wants to give it back to Middleton, but can't. Now Middleton comes out to the edge of the arc to get it. 8 seconds to shoot. Neesmith on Middleton. Middleton backing his way to the foul line. Middleton with 2 to shoot. Put it up. It's off the front of the rim, and it's rebounded by Halliburton. A definite 2-for-1 opportunity here with the game tied.
It looks like they're going to take advantage of it, though.
33 seconds left. They are not. Let's see if they get a good shot. They haven't gotten a lot of good shots in this overtime. Halliburton drives, pulls up left of the lane. Siakam takes it, top of the circle. Back to Halliburton, 4 to shoot. In the lane to the corner. Neesmith beat the shot clock. And the crowd tells you the result as Neesmith buries a 3 right in front of the Milwaukee bench. Indiana by 3 with 14 and 4/10 seconds to play. That was COLD blooded.
Let that breathe for a minute.
And by the way, he was 2 of 12, 0 for 6 from 3 before that shot.
And zero hesitation by Pascal Siakam in making that extra pass as Neesmith's defender comes over to provide some help there, set the feet, and knock it in.
Well, need we remind you? No, because it happened less than a few minutes ago. This is right where we were at the end of the fourth quarter, and Milwaukee forced an overtime with a remarkable 3 from the sideline by Middleton.
Very much so. Now, this time they have more time on the clock. At that time, it was, I want to say 6.9 on the clock. We're looking at 14.4. Who they look at trying to get a quick 2 and play the foul game.
Well, they can certainly do that. Both teams are in the penalty the rest of the way. The Bucks have a timeout. The Pacers have 2. I'd have to look at the play-by-play. I think there may have been a substitution like in the first minute of the fourth quarter, but maybe not. And if not, the starters have played the entire fourth quarter and the whole overtime.
I mean, you look at this stat line here. Everyone in the Pacers lineup of 41 plus with the exception of Andrew Nembhard. He's at 39-25, and same for the Bucks. Everyone except for Lopez is at 40 plus minutes in this game.
Connaughton is in for Milwaukee. He needs to be watched. He's a 3-shooter. Lopez, Portis, Lillard, and Middleton as Beverly goes to the side. Connaughton will make the inbound. Halliburton is on him. A common ploy in these situations is for the inbound passer to take that ball right back, Eddie. You've got to watch Connaughton.
Yeah, the dribble handoff situations here. This time they're going to get it to Lillard. And
Lillard against Nembhard. Middleton screens. Down to 10. Lillard bounces to the top of the circle, and Middleton banked in a 3. Goodness gracious.
No way. What a contest by Miles Turner. It looked like he was going to block that shot. And Middleton calls glass.
So he forced overtime with a challenging 3 from the right sideline. Now he's tied the game in overtime with a bank shot from dead on. And it's 118 apiece. The Pacers have plenty of time. They've called a timeout, 6 and 7/10 seconds. Worth noting, both teams are in the penalty. And if they can't get it in, they do have a timeout to use.
Yeah, they're very much in good position if you're the Pacers here. It's a matter of get the ball in bounds, and you should be able to manufacture some sort of quality look. The last time they were in this situation, it was only 1.4 on the clock. Now 6.7. You have plenty of time to execute. Really, your entire playbook at your disposal with this kind of time.
The Pacers will, of course, advance the ball to the forecourt. Let's see what's happening down courtside with Pat Boylan.
Pacers huddling up right now. As you said it, they've got a little bit more time to try to work on a play here. This is a team that has withstood so many body blows from Milwaukee, and then a couple of could have been knockout punches. Really, you start at the second quarter. Milwaukee has started this comeback. It's felt like they've had the momentum for about 2 hours now, but each and every time the Pacers have had an answer late in the fourth quarter, late in overtime, that has been responded to by a Chris Middleton 3. We'll see if the Pacers can have the last moment here.
Front court inbound, far side hash mark. Connaughton will challenge Nembhard, so he stays in the game. Andre Jackson Jr. is in. Middleton, Portis, and Beverly are the others. The Pacers continue to play with their starting people. Here we go, 6 and 7/10 left in overtime. The game is tied at 118. Nembhard will make the inbound. This time everybody is in forecourt. And Nembhard will take the ball from Ed Malloy. Over on that far side hash, he flips it into the backcourt. Halliburton runs it down. He'll cross the timeline with 5. Moving to his right with 4. He's in the lane. The floater from the foul line. Count it and put him on the line. Nicely done, employee number 0. The floater from the foul line with 1 6/10 seconds to play. Halliburton with a chance to make it a 3-point game.
Beautiful play call. I love what they drew up there. He can catch the ball in the backcourt, get a full head of steam, and the Bucks defense is just at his mercy. He's able to get the floater to go and the foul.
Beverly is disqualified, picking up his 6th foul. Now with 1 6/10 seconds to play, they do have a timeout left, so that rules out missing the free throw intentionally, does it not?
I'd say, unless you're able to, you'd have to miss this thing just perfectly to where they don't get a clean rebound. They get a clean rebound, they'll be able to call the timeout.
The foul shot is good. It's a 3-point game. Milwaukee will use its last timeout. Now, Middleton surely is done pulling rabbits out of his hat, no?
I mean, goodness gracious, the last one he banks it from the top of the key over a outstretched Miles Turner. Damian Lillard has got to been laying in the weeds in these last couple possessions. Talked about him being a little bit hobbled out there. He's been playing somewhat of the decoy role, but Chris Middleton with 42 is beyond capable of getting things done here.
The game went to overtime, tied at 111. The Pacers had the last shot of the 4th quarter with 1 4/10 seconds to play. The Bucks will get the last shot of the overtime with 1 6/10 left. The difference is when the Pacers had the last shot, the game was tied. Milwaukee is down 3. So there's no option here for them but to shoot the 3. I'll ask it again. Do you foul with 1 6/10 left?
I would say no, because now for sure you know it's going to be a catch and shoot. And with that being said, now you go to the line and you're just hoping a guy misses the free throw.
Well, the other question I have is this. You know they have to shoot a 3. Does that make it easier to defend?
It does make it a little bit easier to defend. You can be a little bit more aggressive and close the space, not being so overly concerned with the guy being able to catch and drive it. Having said that, you still want to be careful that you're down in the stance and you're not too overly committed in terms of your aggression so you don't foul a 3-point shooter.
Connaughton will play it in near hash. Siakam will challenge. Here we go. They're down 3. They've got to hit a 3 here. Connaughton gets it in. Middleton one more time. Negative. Negative. From the left side. It was a difficult shot. He caught it. Eddie, he had the square, and there were defenders in the vicinity, and his luck, well, that's not fair. He wasn't lucky before, but the magic that he's had tonight finally ran out.
Yeah, and Neesmith did a nice job of closing the gap there, making that shot as difficult as possible without fouling. And harken back to what Pat Boylan said in terms of the Bucks taking control and creeping back into this game, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, but the Pacers being able to respond and just hang on and get the result that you need right here to take a 2-1 advantage.